Hello, hello. We are back at it again with Utawarerumono, Mask of Truth. Hopefully my settings aren't as scuffed as they were this morning with the Microsoft Showcase. How you doing? Happy Monday. Yeah, I gotta say, besides like Persona and maybe like a handful of other games, it was kinda disappointing. I think Games Fest is maybe the conference that had the most stuff for me personally. But yeah, like I guess it's all over the place because like Union was like a big fan of like the State of Play. I was like a Game Fest kid. I'm not sure if anyone was particularly like a Microsoft Showcase guy, but just something about the way like right at the end there, Phil Spencer was like, "Oh hey," and a franchise that's been with us since like the beginning. And I'm like, oh, cool, they're going to show Halo. And then, like, all of a sudden, it's like a Call of Duty game. I'm like, okay, sure. But yeah, we are back. We are back. Settings, hopefully less scuffed. Twitch side looks like it's okay. We're not, like, 2 hours deep with, like, no video. Hopefully today is very, very smooth. Anyways. Let's jump right in. We are in our like hope arc before everything eventually turns to shambles, as this game tends to do. There we go. Let's take a rest here. Agreed. My butt's killing me. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Don't go running off anywhere now. I will begin patrolling the outlying areas. Benue disembarks from the wagon and Kudo lays down with his back to me. Alright, we're Kuon. Before long, his raucous snoring fills the compartment. The game hype will be on the random shadow drop updates. Fair. All but telling me to go. But Kudo? Big ol' brap to start up the stream. Crazy start. A certain noxious something accompanies the unpleasant sound. That's family. That smell. Oh, my eyes! The burning miasma produces tears of another kind altogether. Damn, Kudo kinda got that stank. Unable to withstand the stinging any longer, I kick open the wagon doors and bail out. What was on that bean grind? Oh, what was that, Kudo? And he fails to stir. Pretending to be asleep, I should think. Damn, he's got like the tank full. He replies with flatulence. There's no point in trying to reason with this man, but he has far more experience than me in situations like this, much as I hate to admit it. Staying well outside the toxic cloud brewing in the wagon, I turn and open my mouth to ask for advice. Benue, definitely not on patrol as he claimed, looms silently next to the door. Neither our guards nor attendants are anywhere in sight. There's no one else outside. Are they giving her an out? Please take this, Your Highness. Benue produces a tied bag. I accept it almost reflexively, undoing the tie and peering inside. Packed carefully within our clothes, daily essentials, medicinal herbs, and dried fruit. This is from Lady Fumiru. What's Fumiru got to do with any of this? Now go. Alright, so I guess Fumiru knew that Kuon would want to like jump out here? But when trouble besets your heart, only listen to it, and you will know the way. His words. Hakuolo? But if I do that, then you'll... This feeling I'm getting. Something's telling me he dismissed the others to be... considerate? You were planning on this from the start, weren't you? I'm sorry. And thank you. I'll be going now, I think. Also, let me get the window open. It's like mad stuffy in my room. I don't really want to turn on the fan. It's been like super hot today. It was kind of like the heat where you kind of just want to sleep, and that's kind of what I did. And then like right after the Microsoft showcase, I fell asleep watching the PC Gamer one. The last thing I remember hearing was something about like Guns of Icarus. There we go. Hopefully we don't get any crazy noises outdoors. But yeah, I don't know if anything particularly struck out to me in the PC game showcase either. It was just like the Den of Wolves thing, which is kind of like Payday head stuff. And then, I don't know, maybe Stars of Icarus, but that's because I played a lot of Guns of Icarus back in the day. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be like a lot of random games, like unassuming games that I wouldn't expect to really enjoy. That's what I'm expecting for next year from the looks of things. What I think of the Xbox showcase today with the Persona 4 revival. I think it was kind of really just Persona 4 for me today. Like, honestly. And even the Persona 4 trailer seemed a little bit cheap. It's like they probably had to like hop on the leaks early, and they just put something together for the showcase. Okay, so I'm not the only one who kind of thought that. It's kind of weird, but solo leveling, like low key, kind of looks fun. Yeah, I posted a little bit of my thoughts on the community Discord. Like, let's see, what did I write up exactly? It was like pretty much right after the showcase. I kind of like dove into it and like talked a bit about like what necessarily stuck out to me. I said like maybe just Persona 4, but I was maybe just Persona 4 is the one I was feeling I'd be there for 100%, even though the trailer didn't really have a great showing. But the games that I did have interest in were, of course, like Outer Worlds 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Clockwork Revolution, I think Mudang like Two Souls or something like that was called. Looked kind of interesting. Chronos, and then I also said weirdly solo leveling, but mostly just because I'm a sucker for co-op action games. It looked like a fun one. Like, it kind of gave me like Grand Blue Relink, I want to say, and I had a lot of fun with Relink. We did that on the channel like a couple, like sometime last year, I think. Actually, it's been a while. And it kind of felt like that. If they do something like that, that'll be kind of fun. And then I was like kind of surprised to see Game Freak drop. It was like what, something like the first Civilization or whatever it was called. Let me see. Beast of Reincarnation. Where did I get the first Civilization from? Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation. It looks cool, but I'm wondering how that's gonna play out for them, because I really only know Game Freak for Pokemon, and from my recent understanding, a lot of their like Pokemon games have not been great. Yeah, Relink was so fun. The only thing I haven't been able to do is take out Lucius. Can't even complete the quest leading up to it. Yeah, they're brutal. I actually haven't hopped on since they added Lucius, I think. So I haven't seen it. I've just seen how crazy one of his attacks is. It's like the key one that he always does, even in like the mobile game. I think it's like Paradise something or other, Paradise Lost. Yeah, all the Souls-like games are going to be cliche and generic soon. Absolutely. I mean, I'm already feeling the Souls-like fatigue, I gotta say, even though like I adore like Lies of P. But I mean, it feels like every game's a Souls-like, every shooter's a battle royale. If it's like a high-profile game is what I mean to say, because of course there's a lot of really, really, really great indie games coming out. But yeah, it's just not high profile. It's kind of like we're probably gonna end up seeing a ton of, I wouldn't say card battlers, but maybe Balatro likes. I don't know, maybe. Balatro kind of like snuck up on a lot of people. If it made a lot of sales, I'm sure there's gonna be like a billion clones like in a couple of years. Yeah, and every game is a JRPG, but we're a sucker for that. Yeah, we all have our favorites. You know what? But Battle Royale is kind of on its way out. I feel like every shooter maybe now is trying to be an extraction shooter, but I don't know if there's really been an extraction shooter that like hit the mark for me. Because the only one I can think of that really blew up was Tarkov, right? So like it makes me wonder why they're chasing that genre if there's only really been one game that's done it and blown up. Which I guess explains why instead of an extraction mode, Splitgate 2 ended up doing a Battle Royale release, but nah. It is what it is. It's good to see you smile for a change. Yeah, from Summer Game Fest, 7 Deadly Sins game looked promising. The anime was awesome, so I hope the game lives up to the hype and standard. You know, strangely enough, I thought the same way, but I was kind of staying away from it mostly because I've never watched the anime myself. But I thought like the look of like an open world 7 Deadly Sins game looked like it kind of had like action combat. It looked like a good time. Hey, she finally takes the hint. Here, I thought she'd grown up, but I guess the kid's still a handful. Might have overdone it a little, though. Bro had it in the tank, he was acting it up. How many farts do you think he had before he just, like, let loose in his pants? I gotta say, you know? At least 3. Ooh. Yikes. That was a ripper. Don't know what I ate. Gotta air out the wagon before Chief gets back. It's not a... Hey, anyone out there? Window's kind of stuck. Chief, you're still out there, right, Chief? Peering through the crack, Kudo is met with an expressionless Benoe. Yeah, definitely check out the 7 Deadly Sins anime. It's highly recommended. You watched it 5 times. Wow. Isn't it kind of long? Or am I mistaken? Like in my brain, I put like Fairy Tail and like 7 Deadly Sins, and like gosh, like what else? Like a lot of those are like 100 episode plus animes or something. Chief, open up, huh? 7 Deadly Sins ran for 4 seasons, maybe 5. Oh, okay. And like each season being like 12 episodes, or I'll definitely check it out because I do have friends who really enjoyed watching. Yeah, specifically like 7 Deadly Sins and Fairy Tail. Chief, I'm dying here. Come on, Chief. You can stay right where you are. Rose lend him Fester in his stew. Chief! I can see why that'd be pretty good in the anime. Talk of Anju rebuking the foreign delegates' unreasonable demands spread through a convoy like wildfire. The castle town bustles and troop morale rises with every fantastical retelling of the story. Does nobody realize the extent of the trouble we're in, now that we forced them out? It's my job to do something about it, I guess. I'll worry about that later. My liege, you were spectacular, fighting to the end, a hard-won triumph. You worried me for a minute, I'll admit. Anju didn't even know she had it in her. That was a ruse. Yes, a mere distraction to lure her into a false sense of security. It would have spoiled the fun if I'd used my full strength from the start. Were I serious, it would have ended in an instant. A merciful scion gives her opponent the courtesy of the first move after all. Alright, we can't let this girl get a big head though. Well played, my liege. How noble of you. Right? Continue praising me. Oh, Princess Anju, please don't move around so much. I can't rub the salve in if you... Ow! That stings! Be gentle. Yes, Your Highness. Like this? Yes, like that. Very good. I'm pleased. Princess, you had all the fun. I wanted to fight too. What? Why would you want to fight her? Do you realize how intense that... I mean... What's wrong? It's nothing. Blast it. I can't tell them how hard fought that really was. It looked as though I won with grace. But still, hey. Hey, you've been holding out. I had no idea you had that kind of strength. Oh, you know. Wanna go around? You and me, locked in bitter Mortal Kombat to the death. Atoi, we gotta bring this girl to the throne. We can't be killing her. It's a great idea, right? Blood just everywhere. Faces twisted in awful pain. Taking cuts and bruises. Giving cuts and bruises. A proper spot of fun. I will accept your challenge another day. For tonight, I am tired. Tomorrow then. Oh yeah. I forgot. The Divine Talent is forbidden from Imperial Decree from fighting informal duels. Such a shame. Really too bad, yes? You mustn't move, Princess. Aw, is that right? Bummer. Dear brother. I know what you're gonna say. Don't worry. We'll find a new source of supplies. Okay. That is not what I was going to say. Oh? Zero reads. Soroshitor, allow me to treat your wounds too. How's Her Highness? She has several light abrasions, but nothing broken. And her head is alright. It could have been much worse. I see. I'm glad it's nothing serious then. Taking that many direct hits and emerging with only scratches. Now, Soroshitor, let me treat you. I shouldn't let her touch my face. Well, it wouldn't matter now, would it? With the whole, like, mask being irremovable? No. I'll handle these on my own, thank you. I have a duty as the Imperial Guard of the right to fulfill. You can take a few bumps and lumps. But... some spit and it'll heal. Don't worry about it. Soroshitor, don't you have something to say to me? We have to praise daughter. We have to praise Gremlin daughter. Have I interrupted? It's nothing. I was just asking Soroshitor to let me treat him, but... That's not good, Oshitor. You should get looked at if you feel fine. It might feel fine now, but some injuries hurt you slow. She's correct. Your body is not yours alone. What did Anju mean by that? Please don't fidget and blush when you say stuff like that. Please. God, don't look at your brother like that, Nekone. It's all lies, I swear. Filthy lies. For something to happen to you in your weakened state? A moment, I know. As a reward for your valor today, I shall personally treat you. I will see to my brother. Thank you very much. Aw, Nekone. Scared someone's gonna steer your big brother away? It's so cute how devoted you are. This is sibling love at its most beautiful. Were this a Falcom game, Nekone might be a love interest. That's not it at all. What are you talking about? Neko's embarrassed. As Nekane takes the medical supplies and sees to my injuries, the group I'd sent to investigate the supply shipment finally returns. Though I guess she could be a love interest now, but she seems a little young. Verification complete. The provisions bear no trace of scrying, spell weaving, or other means of thaumaturgical tampering. And testing sample batches yielded no indication of poison. Good work, all of you. We'll put them to use as soon as possible. Meanwhile, yet another group unaware of the day's dramatic events linger outside the castle walls. They'd return before sunset, but their pace was leisurely, showing their journey. Our second daughter. Enekamwe's daughter. She's got the same vibes as Yume in my head. Almost the same colors too. Like if you squint hard enough, it's like almost Yume color. Is like a light red orange just the color of daughter? That was amazing, Kyudo. It was so beautiful, all full of flowers. Thank you for taking us, Kyudo. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We'll make the hike again, I promise. The ship is real. This pairing is real.
Sorry for all the trouble. You did this for her sake, I'm guessing.
Huh?
Well, Shinonon's been feeling down ever since we settled in, yeah?
Oh no, that wasn't my intention, but...
Just... Well, with Boss out of the picture and Boss Lady skipping town, it's rough for a kid, you know? Want to do something for her, but damn if I've got a clue what.
People's moods and emotions behave as they will. But Shinonon, I think she looks best with a smile on her face. You can't be saying stuff like that, Kyudo. That's like Omega Riz. I see that and I kneel.
Yeah, you've gone and become one of us grown-ups, alright. When I first met you, nah. But now, you've really polished up that manliness of yours, yeah?
Have I? That's flattering. Thank you.
All that aside, though, you sure this is all okay? That was your special spot you took us to, yeah? I'll keep it quiet. Cross my heart.
No, don't worry about it. It's not, like I wanted to take Nekone there or anything. Oh, that hurts.
Oof, gotcha.
Kyudo, sometimes you gotta just give up on stuff. What's the point in moping around? But don't you worry. When you get turned down, I'll be your rebound. Where is she not learning this? Who taught her this? Who taught her the concept of a rebound? Get this little girl like a cool coloring book. So go get rejected as much as you want, yeah? Does she even know what those words mean? Alright, now we race home. Bet you can't beat me to the castle, Kyudo. Easy, Shinonon. Watch your feet. It's dangerous to run blindly.
Always the considerate gentleman type, but never to the right person, huh? Walking ray of sunshine until he tries talking to the girl he likes. What a mess. Ain't my place to point it out to him, I suppose. How's the saying go? Dad's gotta be willing to become a Nuguiso Kami for his daughter's sake.
Jack Dwalt approves though, right?
Forgive me, kiddo.
Does Jack Dwalt not approve? I approve. Who's there? They're there, in the shadow of that boulder. Someone's watching the gate.
Jack-Well follows Kyoto's line of sight, and he catches it. A silhouette shifting suspiciously in the dark. That's...
Boss lady?
Boss lady? Alright, Kuon! Let's go, she's back! We love Kuon!
Kuon, is that you? Why are you...
I wasn't expecting to actually ever get her back, really. I mean, I don't know if we will, but low-key, I was kind of expecting Kuon to be gone until maybe like the very end of the game.
Well, I think, Oh, never mind. It really is you, isn't it? I'm so happy to see you. Yes, it's... Everyone else is gonna want to see you too. Well, I'm sure, but... Oh, boss lady, are you really back? Shinano. I've been a good girl, just like you told me. Well, lots happened since then, Shinano. I know, you don't gotta say anything. Shinano.
All thanks to the toxic gas. Who would have thought? The butterfly effect. All it took was Kuro almost shitting himself for Kuon to become part of the gang again.
It's because you're feeling real guilty about leaving in the first place. And now coming back is weird and gross. So it's kindest to pretend it never happened. That's what Dad said, yep. Jagdwalt.
Kuon turns towards the swordsman, glaring fiercely and trembling in anger. Jack-Well pointedly looks the other way, whistling as though wholly uninvolved.
Come on, what are you talking to Dad for? We gotta take you to see everybody.
Shinano seizes Kuon's hand and sets off at the breakneck pace, giving her a little time to react. Damn, little time to react to Shinano. How fast is this little kid? Kuon was able to react to Anju, but Shinano is a different breed.
Shinano, wait.
Didn't say that stuff to tease her. For all that's worth. Shinanon's just got a good memory, same as her dad.
Jack-Well, you probably still shouldn't tell kids stuff like that so straight. But enough of that. Kuon! I can't believe she came back!
Looks like things are gonna get interesting again in a hurry. Never a dull moment, yeah?
Hey! Hey!
Shinano. Something the matter?
We can hear it. The Song of Fates. The will of the cosmos, echoing an eternal refrain. Hey! Look who's here! It's the boss lady. She's back!
So soon?
So no one knew, right?
Boss lady.
Boss lady isn't
that what she called... What?
Shinano, wait! See? Boss lady! Boss lady's back!
What? Kuon.
Dear sister? Miss Kuon!
Aditya is the first to break the uneasy silence, tears spilling from her eyes as she staggers forward and throws her arms around Kuon. Damn, we really are hope-filled today.
Miss Kuon. Miss Kuon!
She buries her head in Kuon's chest and begins to sob with relief. Kuon gently runs a hand up and down Aditya's back, comforting her.
I'm sorry. It's alright. It's alright. You came back. That's all that matters. Oh, it's Kuon. Welcome back.
That's really all you have to say?
Huh? Why'd you ask? Kuon just left to pop by home, didn't she? I figured she'd be back sooner or later.
Atsue may be a little dense.
You're not wrong, I guess. Anyways, it's good to see you, Kuon. Having her around again is reassuring.
Reassuring? Doesn't she mean reassuring? Okay.
Reassuring, sister.
Yeah, that too. Still, you should have come earlier. You missed Her Highness's big triumph. It was quite a show. No city. We meet again. The medicine you sent proved the panacea my body needed. I'm restored to perfect health, and I have you to thank for it. If only you'd been here to witness the victory you enabled. I wanted you to see it.
Little do they know. Do you think that's ever going to be addressed? I hope it is. Nah, I don't know. I guess it doesn't need to be said.
Everyone, you're not gonna say anything. You don't want to know why. Well, what's there to say? You've got your own circumstances, and you were the closest to Haku. And after what happened to him, it's not like we could have told you to calm down. Not our place. How can we blame you?
Feeling the warmth of Nosude's words, Kuon grows quiet, mollified. In the midst of it all, however, Nekone... What's mollified? Mollified dictionary check. Define mollified. To reduce the harshness or violence of something. Appease the anger or anxiety of someone. Interesting. Learn something new every day. Or really, we learn something new every time we stream this game. Wait, did I miss something? In the midst of it all, however, Nekone bolts from the room before Kuon can say anything more.
I'm sure Neko just isn't sure what to say. Yeah, a lot happened. She opened up to Haku in the end too, you know? I'm sure she still wants you around.
She can be big stepsis or mom. Stepmom. Nekone is about to have 2 moms.
Oh, don't worry. She's a smart kid. I'm sure she'll understand. Will she? I'll go talk to her. I'm sorry. Could you, please? I'll start some tea. Please wait for this. I'll bring out my best leaves.
And watch as Kuon sees it to tear off.
She hasn't changed from the old days. It's like she never left in the first place.
Kuon suddenly looks this way. Our eyes meet and she freezes. Yeah, I mean, elephant in the room, right?
What should I say? Kuon's back. I need to say something.
Hey.
I'm glad to. We stumble over one another's words in our haste, and the net result is silence.
Ah, cute.
Were you going to say something?
Oh, no. Nothing. Go on.
Then... Shoot, what was I gonna say? Of all the times to forget.
Master, it is time.
Master? Why are these two?
Hi. It gladdens us to see you well. It's been some time since our last parting. Why are those two with you?
Them?
Master's final words. Lord Oshidor is our new master by his last command.
I've arrived from the pool. We finally got Kuon back. We sure have. Hope you had a good time in the pool. The pool sounds so nice. It was so hot today. Like I have my window open right now. It's already like 8 p.m. and it's still like sweaty. Which which reminds me, I'm gonna take a drink. Hydrate, y'all. Anyways, welcome. Hope you had a good time. It's been all up from here. No bad vibes yet.
I was surprised as well. It just goes to show how deserving a vassal my Oshtor is.
No, Your Highness. Your words honor me, but it's more testament to their loyalty than my worth.
Oh. Hold on, I think I'm on display capture. There we go.
Is that so?
Phew. Looks like she bought it.
Well, I don't know about that. I think she's just respecting your whole, like, not opening up thing. Like she's done in the past.
Enough. We'll speak of this again later. For now, a feast. Besides, I shouldn't make my savior stand around and talk all night when there's food to be had. Everyone prepare, for our friend has returned. Tonight we feast.
A song of welcome? Found the one hiding in shadows. And of course, we're back to these freaks. The vibes instantly shifted.
I will go to any lengths for Yamato's peace. If the circumstance calls for it, I'll need your assistance as well.
I understand.
I look forward to your efforts.
Well, you've come all this way. And I can have some tea prepared, perhaps. If you would wait a moment while I go prepare the drawing room.
Not necessary. That aside. Is this it?
They got the brain worm? They got the tadpole from Baldur's Gate?
Yes, it's not complete yet, of course. So I cannot say if it'll be useful.
Ruthless as always, I see. Even I would hesitate at such methods.
Yo, that's kind of like mad unethical, no? This is like a biological weapon?
Why, it's only part of my research. But I shall take that as a compliment, I suppose. Besides, you're the one who demanded that my theories be put into practice. Otherwise, I certainly would never.
Claim what you wish, but get me results.
Maybe I should have taken a picture of that. I'm not gonna like it at all. Oh, I can imagine. It's like wriggling and writhing. The audio itself was already uncomfortable. Yeah, in a world where most residents are clones, true. Okay, but like, you stop being a clone after like a generation, right? You know? Like, would you still call like if a clone reproduced with another clone, would that clone would the offspring of those clones be considered a clone? No, right? That is just like, that's just like a new person, a new thing. Because like there's a lot of factors that might make it not like in parity with like a, what's the word for it? Like a controlled environment like clone reproduction. Yeah, we'll go to the office first.
I think I'll take a break.
I set down the latest scroll of paperwork and stretch in my seat. It's a relief after all that sitting around.
My injuries from my encounter, or our encounter with the Princess of Tuskud, are mostly healed. I've got some scars here and there, but no actual pain.
I rub against my cheek and rotate my shoulders experimentally. I don't feel any pain or uneasiness anywhere.
And after I got beaten so badly, too. Not that I'm complaining about recovering quickly. It's probably true that the Sakurakas boosted my body's natural healing. But even still,
そこをどいてくれないかな。
Would you move? Kuon?
that voice is from outside.
I listen in, hearing someone just past the door.
Ururu and Sadana should be waiting outside, but it sounds like there's somebody else. Is that Kuon?
お願いだから。
Please let me through. I would appreciate it if you don't get in my way.
とても忙しい。
He is very busy.
主様
Master is currently working. We cannot let anyone visit.
忙しい。
I understand that he's busy, but I only need a few minutes.
お引き取り
Please leave. We will not let you disturb Master.
一目会って。
I don't think it's much of a disturbance to go in and say a few words, is it?
通さない。
We will not let you pass.
あなただけ
And most of all, we will not let you see Master. Ever.
Jealous!
絶対に
The twins thought they were home free, but Kuon has returned.
Can't hear them too well, but it sounds like they're arguing.
I peer through the crack between the doors. Ururu and Sadana appear to be blocking Kuon.
This doesn't sound good. I hope it doesn't escalate.
I can tell even from that quick glance that tension's building between Kuon and the twins.
悪かったな。
Good thing I know most of the story, or else I wouldn't be able to work on the dock. Bless, bless.
Look, I'm sorry for that.
Kuon's mutter is the first to break the silence.
大変な時に
About how I left when they needed me
みんな
most.
を置いて故郷
About abandoning everyone.
やっぱり
That was unforgivable, wasn't it? But that's why I'm here.
So she thinks that the twins are holding a grudge because she left. I mean, it could be, that could be the case too. I just think it'd be funnier if like they are a little jealous. They want Oshitor Haku. They want Hakutor all to himself. All to themselves.
あの時はそんなつもりなんてなかった。
I didn't mean to do that. But I suppose it doesn't matter what I say.
信じて
You
く
won't
れない
believe me.
と思う。だから今更
That's why I won't make excuses.
言い訳はしない。
Facing the twins steadily, Kuon continues.
これだけは聞いて
Even if you
ほしい
listen to nothing else, I want you to hear this.
もう二度と
I won't disappear like that
勝
again.
手にいなくならない。最後まで
I want to be with everyone until the
み
very
んなと
end.
一緒に見届けたい。
That's the decision I've come to.
許してくれなくたっていい。
You don't have to forgive me. But I want you to trust that I won't break this vow.
この誓いだけは
The twins silently stare back at Kuon's resolute gaze.
全然違う。
Not important.
え
Huh?
そのこと
That does not matter.
どうでもいいの。
It doesn't
で
matter.
もいいって。
You don't have to say it like
言
that.
い方しなくてもいいんじゃないか
Kuon
な。
knits her brow in an unexpected reply.
これでも
Here I was, all eaten up with guilt.
勘違い
You are mistaken.
こうして
That has nothing to do with why we will not let you through. Completely unrelated.
勘違い。
Mistaken? Then why won't you let me see him?
どうしてあなたたちはここくそ
You smell.
Kuro's influence even now? Deadass? Or was it the walk? Did the walk make her stinky?
え
You reek. Please use more discretion.
くそ
I smell? That can't be.
ちゃんとお風呂に入って
I've taken a bath, and I made sure to wash. I even used my favorite perfume.
Unsure, she tries to sneak a couple discreet sniffs.
発情して
You are in heat.
What?
発しているのはメスの匂い男の肩を
Are they?
惑わ
You are releasing the scent of a vixen. This scent beckons to see if Sintiz has been
せ悠々しき
concerning.
危険で
It is dangerous.
ある
We cannot let you near Master.
わけにはいきません
What?
Finally realizing their meaning, Kuon flushes red.
何を言ってるのかな私は
Uh-oh, Stinky?
メスの匂いなんて
What are you saying? I smell nothing like a vixen.
というか
I think you're just guessing at my intentions.
憶測で憶測で
Not guessing.
整えた
You have cleansed your body, and you are coming to visit late at night. That is proof enough.
確たる証拠です別に
but like, I feel like it's normal for people to take showers at night. No, I am a night showerer.
I should think I didn't come for that reason. Very dangerous. If we allowed anything to happen, it would be too late. We cannot let you see Master.
They speak in perfect unison as Kuon cringes.
Are we wrong?
Kuon's at a loss for words, faced with the twins' silent pressure.
Then what about you two? I don't think you're in a position to talk.
Kuon retorts, but the twins tilt their head in confusion.
And what is that expression for? Why are you stating the obvious? We exist only for our master. We are Master's personal vixens to mate with as he pleases.
Crazy.
Always waiting. We gladly accept any duty desired of us. We are waiting, ready for anything, anytime.
Can't tell what they're saying. It's too muffled through the door. Practically sounded like a fight was about to break out. What's happening over there?
What I can see, Kuon's looking down with a blushing face, and the twins, despite still being expressionless, seem to be gloating.
Oh, this is bugging me. I need a closer here.
I shuffle closer to my ear. As I shuffle closer to put my ear on the door, my foot hits it.
Master.
Ah, crap, they noticed me.
Oh well. I open the door, revealing myself to the three outside.
Oshtor.
Kuon smiles for just an instant, but almost immediately she looks away awkwardly. Yeah, she was never like this to Oshtor. She is like 10,000% like disrespecting the boundary that Haku put in place about having to be Oshtor.
Is something the matter?
No, I simply thought I heard some arguing going on outside and decided to see what was going on. Is something the matter?
Nothing. We were just talking, nothing worth noting.
Is that so? But did you have business with me, Lady Kuon?
She hesitates mid-response.
It's not like her to be so unclear. Maybe she just doesn't want to bother me.
Return to your seat. We shall make tea for you. Please wait inside.
Wait, there's no need to push.
The twins gently push me back into the room.
This seems like a good chance to talk to her. No, I can't just leave her behind. Lady Kuon, you come as well.
But I wouldn't want to distract you.
I was just about to take a break. Would you talk with me while I do so?
Master.
She came to visit. I can hardly just turn her away. Prepare the tea. Mine and Lady Kuon's.
We understand. If you request it, Master.
The twins are in the NTR chair. The twins silently back off, opening the way into the room.
I apologize. Come in and make yourself at home.
Alright, excuse me then.
I invited tense-looking Kuon inside and we sit across from each other. Silence descends. Seems like both of us are waiting for the other to start. They're too cute.
So we're facing each other, but what do I say? I didn't think I'd have this much difficulty talking with Kuon. She's not saying anything either. This is getting awkward.
Kuon keeps glancing to me, but she stays silent.
If she knew the Oshtor in front of her was really Haku, it'd be easier for her.
I touch the Akuruka on my face and a reflexive check on my disguise.
Oshtor.
Kuon mutters my name with the slightest hesitation.
Are your injuries mostly better?
In injuries? Yeah, they're fine.
Really? I heard that when you met that delegation, their princess hit you really hard.
I'm surprised you found out. Only information we made public was the news of our liege's victory.
Oh, well, yes. I heard someone talking about it.
Suppose when it comes to an event such as of such gravity, it's hard to keep everyone silent. Still, you need not worry. I feel no more pain.
I can't just stop worrying. Look at you.
One's eyes flicker across my scars.
I cannot deny it. I was well and truly beaten. That princess's strikes were very brutal.
I'm sorry.
I hardly think it's anything you should apologize for.
But
Now, as you can see, the wounds have closed. Most of the swelling is gone too.
it was worse? It healed that fast?
Indeed. But I'm more or less healed now. I have no more complaints.
I touch my fingertips to my Akudika once more, feeling the coldness of its smooth surface. Goon seems to have finally accepted my reassurance.
Thank goodness.
Conversation gives way to awkward silence once again.
Well, looks like we couldn't make that line of conversation last. I'm at a disadvantage here too. If I just scramble to make conversation, Kuon would realize instantly that something's off. What do I do?
My thoughts are interrupted by a steaming cup of tea being placed on the table before me.
Here is your tea. We apologize for the wait. Today's tea is somewhat sweeter than usual.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Goon is given her own cup as well, and the sweet scent seems to relieve some of the tension in the air between us.
Just in time. The tea should help us relax a little. Maybe we can get a conversation flowing again.
I lift the tea to my lips, and the flavor brings an unexpected smile to my face.
It's good. Temperature's perfect.
It is. It has just the right amount of sweetness. It's like my fatigue is draining away. We are delighted. Your pleasure makes all our training worth it.
For some reason, the smiling twins glance to Kuon.
Seconds. Master, would you like another?
Well, I don't see why not.
Could you wait a moment, Oshtor?
Kuon stops me midway through passing my cup back to the twins.
What is it? Do you wish for another as well? I'm sure there's more than enough to...
No, not that. I was just thinking. Why don't you take this opportunity to try other teas?
Other teas? An interesting proposition. If you have some ready, I could try a cup.
Thank goodness.
Kuon opens her bag and extracts some kind of tube. She's got the tea on deck.
This is something I brought from Tuscod. I wanted everyone to have a taste.
Oh, it sounds good. And what kind of tea is it? I don't believe I've had the chance to drink any varieties from Tuscod.
I'm sure that you'll like it. Just a moment.
Kuon places the tea leaves into the curious teapot with careful precision and pours hot water in after them. She works with focus and methodical movements, like she's brewing medicine rather than tea.
Well, it is Kuon.
Can't expect the same graceful movements of Rudatia. As long as she doesn't pour in the wrong amount. And there's a spill.
Here. Have it while it's hot.
When I take the cover off the cup, an earthy, refreshing smell fills the room.
This is green tea.
Oh, hey. We had that with our brother. The previous Mikado.
That's right. I believe it's quite rare here.
Smells good. It's been a while since Honoka made the same thing for me.
Now go ahead and drink it while it's hot.
Indeed. It would be quite a waste to let fresh green tea go to cold.
I paused a moment longer to enjoy the aroma and take a sip. Did she call it green tea? Oh, right. It is just Oster who called it green tea. No correction. She didn't say like, oh, that's not what it's called. How does Oshtor know about what this is?
Delicious. It's refreshing, and the taste is subtle. These must be high-quality leaves indeed. It's a mellow flavor, but a potent one.
As I expected of you, Oshtor. This is high-quality tea from Kagotsu, famous even in Tuscod. Luckily, it was just the season for new tea, so I was fortunate enough to find fresh leaves. You enjoyed it?
It's a fine tea. Thank you for going to all that trouble. Why, I could drink Why, I could drink this forever.
I'm glad that you like it. It makes all the trouble worth it.
She's scheming. She's scheming.
Weird. I'm feeling chilly. Did I catch a cold?
Tea snacks. Master, would you like a light meal to go with your tea?
Come to think of it, I'm a bit hungry.
Vindication. Piroshku, it goes well with this tea.
Tea snacks, huh? This is an unfamiliar one.
The piroshku's golden buns give off an enticing smell. Another meal for the cookbook. Let's get it.
Exquisite. We adore it. We wanted to share the flavor with our master.
I take the piroshku and a new cup of tea from the twins and open my mouth to take a bite. Oh, they having a little tea off.
Oh, I also prepared a little something.
You too. I appreciate the sentiment, but
Kuon takes out some kind of food wrapped in a leaf and places it next to the green tea.
It's called chimak. It's chewy and goes well with tea.
Was chimak that like thing they ate?
now hold on.
I thought something sweet might.
Oh wait, I didn't read that.
I haven't seen this before. This looks tasty as well. This is confection from Tuskur.
I thought something sweet might help balance the bitterness of the green tea. Of course, it might not go well with the tea of this land, since it's so sweet already.
One locks eyes with the twins, and they stare back.
Before it gets cold. It is best when warm. The bun becomes soggy when cold. Now, Oshtor, aren't you going to eat it?
She's making us choose!
Yes.
Pressured by the three, I take a bite of both snacks presented.
Both are delicious. They make fine pairs to the teas you've all prepared.
Thank goodness. I'm glad I splurged on the good sugar. We are happy. It suited your taste. We're glad to know you enjoyed it.
Indeed. It's the first time I've ever had either of them. I couldn't help but indulge myself. I like them both. Thank you, all three of you.
Both?
Yes, the salty flavor of the piroshku is a treat. I can't imagine getting tired of, and it's quite filling too. But the texture and gentle sweetness of the chimak is a fine treat. One I'd like to have again.
I see.
What's the matter? You three of you suddenly have such icy looks. Why has the atmosphere gone all uncomfortable again? I've got worse chills than the last time.
We have more. Not just piroshku, but other snacks. I have more ready too, so you can eat as much as you want.
Where have they been hiding all this? Both of them suddenly have plates full of this stuff, piled high with various snacks. I'm not sure I could finish all that.
Master, say ah.
I'm capable of eating my own, on my own, thank you.
We shall help you eat. You mustn't dirty your hands. It'll interfere with your work.
You don't have to go that far. Oh, wait.
Ignoring my protest, the tweens pick up one of the snacks and press it into my mouth.
What the? What are these two thinking?
Oshtar, this one tastes better. Come on, say ah.
Lady Kuon, what's gotten into you? You don't have to do that.
This is such a Haku scenario. Like, this would never happen. I feel like this would never happen to Oshtor.
Don't be so modest. Now open your mouth.
Kuon also takes a snack and closes in. I'm caught between her and the twins.
How did I end up in a situation like this? Is this some dream? Or maybe a nightmare? Not much I can do.
I have no choice but to eat the food presented to me.
That particular delicacy is usually kept in water, so it stays cold. How was it? We are confident in ours as well. Dried fruits are baked inside, so it has a tart flavor.
Tart flavor is my favorite.
Can't quite manage any words in response, mostly because I feel too full to speak. I mean, they're all delicious, but I ate way too much. I've lost count of them by now. By now, the flavor doesn't matter. With this much food stuffed in me, taste is the last thing I'm concerned with. I'm getting heartburn here.
Which do you like? We have plenty more. Please tell us. I have a lot more food for you too. I want you to enjoy all of it.
I apologize, but I can't eat anymore. Your kindness is much appreciated, however.
Is that so? Oh, that's right, huh? You never did eat much.
Don't judge me by your usual proportions. Still, thank goodness, I can finally rest.
See, like, does she know that Oshtor didn't really eat that much? Or is she simply just thinking about how Haku didn't really eat too much? Sensing our get-together drawing to a close, I start to relax my posture.
Then, Oshtor, you might have recovered, but you must be tired from all your work, huh?
I do find myself sitting for long hours. Mainly my shoulders and back get stiff quite often.
I might have something for that. This is ointment for your fatigue. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, just what Haku ate, pretty much, yeah.
That sounds good. Please, by all means.
We will attend to your body. Please relax. We shall massage your stiffness.
Well, you two.
The twins quickly slide closer, trying to touch and prod me.
Don't you two think it's a little rude to jump in like that? Practical. Massaging first will increase the effectiveness of the ointment. We shall go first.
They silently eye each other and the room is filled with tension once more. I thought it was all over, but now we're back to this. I only have one body, you realize. Surely if we did both, that would end up putting more stress on it.
True, I think.
Both Kuon and the twins seem to acknowledge this, nodding together. They're gonna be like, so pick one.
Looks like I avoided a repeat of the last incident.
Then I will handle the legs and you two work the shoulders. How's that? Understood. We accept your proposal. Leave it to us.
Oh wait, I need to return to work.
Just sit back and let us handle it. And even if you don't feel any pain right now, I need to make sure your wounds have healed correctly. Relax. You have built up fatigue. We shall handle it.
Pushed by both the twins and Kuon, I'm soon flat on the ground.
Now let's start. First we need hot water, and we shall prepare it. We will light some incense to help you relax. This should multiply the effect.
The three bustle around me, preparing.
Oh well. This Kuon's getting back to normal. She probably had a lot on her mind. It'll be a while before Kuon's back to her old self. But even if we do it slowly, we can make up for lost time. Kuon looks a little more cheerful than before, arms full of equipment. It's thanks to these two. Maybe that's the whole reason they were challenging her.
We won't lose. You are dangerous. We cannot let you near Master with such a vixen-like scent. We won't hand him to you. The battle has just begun.
Or maybe not. As usual, who knows what the heck they're thinking.
And that does it. Now Oshtor, hold still. Time to show our skills. We shall lead you to a world of ecstasy.
Too late to tell them I need to get back to my paperwork. I miss Luditia's gentle thoughtfulness.
Kind of feel like lighting a candle now after that. I'm gonna light up a candle. We will not be burning down the room. Where's a safe place to put this? Maybe like right here. That's not gonna burn anything. I've been trying to use this blueberry candle that I got at the Renaissance Fair. Or not blueberry. Blue raspberry? It's like really good. Only problem with these is it's got the wood wick, which isn't a problem usually. But I feel like because it's a wood wick, it does make me nauseous. So I'm like exposing myself to it, you know? I'm continually smelling this candle until I get used to it, and I feel like I'm way... It could be poisoning, but I do feel like I can have it next to me on for way longer now. All right, where to next? Nekone or the office? We'll probably like do Nekone's last. Yeah, high on the candle. Yeah, let me see. What's the deal with this thing? It's now back to Rune Factory. Color changing dream pool candle. Blue raspberry, approximately 100 hours. Handmade. That's all I'm getting from it. I don't even know what kind of wax they use. Maintain wick at 3/8 of an inch and allow to burn until melted wax pulls to the edge before extinguishing. I'm near endgame for Rune Factory, I think. Didn't it just come out? Running it down. Oh, speaking of running it down, Jeremy, did you finish 100 lines? Or are you taking a break from it for Rune Factory?
Repairs to the fortress, restocking the soldiers' food supplies. Something I didn't already know, but war is really expensive. Still, I can't just sit here and do nothing. Fold my arms as I think, looking down at the papers detailing the damages we suffered in the previous battle. Well, we have Tuska's relief supplies, and even all these costs are still within my estimates. Yeah, yesterday I took a break from RF and finished up LDA. Is LDA 100 Lines Defense Academy? Is that what it's called? I just know 100 lines. I put down the scroll I've been reading and stretch. Glad for the solitude. Oh, Last Defense Academy. Okay, 100 lines. Last Defense Academy. It's gone late. I should rest. Oh, thank...
Oh, another Kuon jump scare. She's going to be in every one of these scenes. I'll just congratulate her on on coming back.
Noticing someone place a cup of tea down, I turn to them and freeze.
Thanks for all your work, Oshtor.
Lady Kuon, why are you here so late at night? Thought it must have been Arudo or Sarana. Maybe due to Tia being considerate.
Do you have a moment? I just thought perhaps we could have tea together.
I was just feeling thirsty. Thank you. Come to think of it, it's been a while since I had tea with Kuon.
No, it hasn't. We just had a bunch of tea.
When was the last time we had tea together? A sudden surge of nostalgia gives me pause. Kuon, oblivious, looks around the room. A little more fidgety than usual. What's with her? She keeps starting those looks at me. What's wrong? Are you looking for Nekone?
Oh, yes. But I don't see her, so I was just wondering what she's up to.
I imagine Nekone will be back after a while.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't have any specific business with her.
She really seems like she's on edge. It's weird. It's not like her. Which means you have business with me.
No, nothing in particular with you. I just came by without any particular intent, I suppose.
I see.
Yeah, just a reminder, these stories are likely days or weeks apart based on how they react. Fair.
You know, Oshtor. Now that I think about it, we've known each other for a while, but we've never had a genuine conversation, I think.
We haven't. I thought they were on friendly terms.
So how is everyone?
What do you mean? You saw them just this morning.
Oh, well, what I mean to say is, how were they when I was gone?
That's not exactly easy to answer. What am I supposed to say? They were sad because you were gone? It sounded like I was blaming her. Well, they were fine, I suppose.
I see. And were you... No, it's nothing.
I see. Jeez, you could at least finish your sentences.
The conversation dies down again and a palpable awkwardness fills the air. For some reason, she keeps glancing towards me in quick little twitches. It's kind of unnerving. It's like she's gauging my reactions.
今夜は
Well, it's a lovely moon tonight.
It is.
そうい
Come
え
to think of it, Haku.
Oh, wait.
Come to think of it, Haku.
What? Oh!
ば白はこの月の夜
Haku would often use the moon like this as a reason to drink.
My boy almost slipped up!
Now that you mention it, Haku was given to those little fancies. Shit, that was close. I almost responded to that name. Yuan is staring at me.
月が
A lovely moon tonight indeed.
本当に
What is with this awkward atmosphere? Nobody's saying anything. Did the conversation end at that last statement? If Nekone or the twins showed up, it might take some of the pressure off.
I look hopeful to the entrance, but there's no sign of any of them coming back anytime soon. The minutes tick by uncomfortably.
It's getting hard to breathe in here. Come on, someone. Isn't anyone coming back?
Ashita, are you here? A brisk voice breaks through the tense air.
ノスリ
Nosiri, our savior. You're here too, Kuon? Well, pardon my intruding. With those nonchalant words, Nosiri takes a seat by me.
仕事はもう
All done with work? No more contracts up your sleeve? Then you have time to spare, right?
ではこの間
Let's get back to our competition then. I've had enough of this losing streak. This time, I'll win it all back. How about it, Oshtor? Fair and square.
非常に勝負だ
Oh no, this is gonna look bad, isn't it?
Again?
Ever since our little wager before, Nosiri's been keen on gambling with me again.
Well, keener than usual.
Every so often, she comes by for a rematch.
勝負
Competition?
うむ
Yep. A while back, Oshtor and I had a little gambling tournament. It's a game Oshtor came up with called Hanafuda, and it's pretty fun. I got really into it. Still, I never thought I'd lose the clothes off my back. I was stripped stark naked. Stark naked. Ah, well. Figured we needed something to bet. But I got a little ahead of myself, and that's how it ended up. Pains me to say, but that's how just how gambling is. Sometimes a good woman just has to accept defeat and let it go.
What the? Just got a lot chillier in here. A moment, please. The last time I indulged such a request, we played in long into the night. I still have some work to finish up. My apologies, but perhaps next time.
Oh, don't say that. You need a break sometimes too, you know? How about you join us, Kuon? This game is really deep and addicting. I can certainly attest to that. Well, I'm willing to bet money if you feel the same. Or you'll feel the same. I appreciate the offer, but I'll decline. I'm sorry. Nosiri raises both eyebrows at Kuon's awkward response. Slowly, she looks at me, then turns back to Kuon. Her brow furrows as she realizes something doesn't seem right.
What's going on?
Be right back. Nosiri bolts from the room, then returns almost immediately with a fine-looking bottle in her hand. Alright, let's drink. She plunks the bottle down onto the table with a loud thud.
ノスリ
Has everyone caught on? It kind of feels like Nosiri just caught on.
何かよくわからんが飲もう
I don't know what I walked in on, but we're drinking. Let's start from there.
What the heck is she saying?
Still, Nosiri seems serious about it. Like it's the natural thing to do. She doesn't look like she's joking.
理由などないし必要もなかろう
We have no reason, and we don't need one. For now, we just drink.
I told you I have work to do. I'm sorry, but...
Come on, don't say that. You can work any time, but you have to take moments like these as they come. Nosiri beams, and before I can respond, she poured 3 cups full.
そらクオンも
The vibes became so mellow since Kuon came back, right? I feel like every interaction with our party members was so dire before Kuon came back. It was like a lot of like cope and grief. And now it's just like good times. Here, Kuon too. Yeah, Haku and Kuon were 100% like the glue of the group. Kuon's only response is a sound of hesitation, as a brimming cup is thrust towards her. Oh, I get it now. At last I realize who Nosuri is being considerate to. How about it, Oshtor? You can allow yourself just one day to drink and forget about work, right?
You're right.
I give Nosuri a nod, take the cup from her hand and sit back, down in the whole drink in one gulp. Okay then, I think I'll have a little. Figuring out Nosuri's intention, Kuon smiles and empties her own cup. Oshtor up above, why is everyone relieved? One for me more? I mean, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? It starts with an M. His bestie. For some reason, I only think Munechika, but Munechika is the other pillar, not the shield. Mikazuchi. Mikazuchi and Munechika. Yeah, Mikazuchi is definitely grieving. Mikazuchi is grieving for the entire party. Figuring out Nosuri's intentions, Kuon smiles and empties her own cup. Nosuri grins in satisfaction, looking conspiratorially between us. Come to think of it, this is the first time we've drank together like this, isn't it? Tonight we celebrate. Hold on. Nosuri doesn't even wait for a response before refilling her cups. Kuon hastily moves to balance her own cup, barely avoiding spillage. I forget. Was Kuon a drinker? I think I remember like Edidu being like a light drinker, lightweight. I don't really remember too much of what like Kuon's drinking habits were. Come on, don't worry so much about the details. Kuon seems to finally relax and she tips her cup back once more, taking her time with this one, drinking slowly. Phew. Seeing Kuon finish, Nosuri cheerfully pours another measure. Not bad, you can handle your drink, but I won't lose. Nosuri gulps hers down with a smile. But this is quite a high quality liquor, isn't it? Are you sure you're fine with bringing this out? Why, this is exactly the kind of occasion we saved the good stuff for in the first place. I see. So you do. Nosuri gives herself a refill and then eyes me disapprovingly. Oshito, your cup is very dry.
One moment, I'll pour it myself.
Ignoring me, Nosuri pours my cup full to the brim once more, near overflowing.
Well there.
I brought only the finest, you know. If you're not drinking, well, that's just being rude to the liquor.
I understand what you're trying to say, but...
That's right. Smiling at our conversation, Kuon suddenly pauses, as if something occurred to her. She drains her cup, then rises to her feet. Huh? Something wrong? Wait right here.
Restroom?
Did she just hit Oshtor? Kuon walks out of the room in a fast pace. I'm curious as to where she's going. It's probably not worth asking. But more than that, there's something else I'm wondering about. I look to Nosuri, meeting her eyes. What is it, Oshtar? Ready for another?
What is the meaning of this?
What do you mean?
Any reason you suddenly decided to turn this into a drinking party?
Nosuri tilts her head at my question. Well, I suppose I don't have one. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
No reason at all?
Nope, none. But I don't think you really need to justify having a drink with your friends. Nosuri gulps down another cupful. It's entirely possible she just wanted an excuse to drink. But at the very least, she helped resolve that awkwardness between Kuon and I.
If that was her intent from the start.
No subtle manipulation, no. Subtle manipulation isn't exactly her forte. Maybe she just sensed the atmosphere and did what first came to mind. Either way, it's an undeniable fact that Nosuri dispelled all the tension we felt moments before.
I see.
Tonight,
Nosuri just did what a good woman would do.
Nosuri is getting a lot of praise this game.
I think I'll have another.
That's the spirit. Sorry to keep you waiting.
After a couple more drinks, we see Kuon return with something in her hand. Is it snacks?
You were gone a while, Kuon. What's that? A souvenir, I think. Some sake and snacks from my homeland. Very nice. This is the Hakurakaku specialty. I can't wait.
Nosuri grins eagerly, seeing all the snacks laid out in front of her, and Kuon seems delighted at her reaction.
Suppose the two will be drinking all night now. So much for my work. Honestly.
I let out a small sigh and finished the rest of my cup, hiding a smile. As I do, I catch a glimpse of Kuon whispering to Nosuri.
Thank you, Nosuri.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm glad you look like you can breathe again.
Nosuri is a good woman. And finally, Nekone. Where it might be a little sadder because Nekone kind of ran off. Oh. Cute. Kuon gently combs Nekone's hair one section at a time. It's been so long since we last did this. It must have been a while. It must have been while we were still at the Hakurakaku, I think. Nekone remained silent. An observer might note, however, that rather than remaining still purely for Kuon's sake, she's just sitting, lifeless.
We used to do this all the time at the Hakurakaku with Urutiya, huh? We did. Your hair seems more dry than it was back then. It's beautiful hair, you know. You should take care of it. Here, let me get the front as well. Yes. Oh yes, I brought you a souvenir. It's an adorable hairpiece. I picked it up because I thought it would look great on you. A hairpiece?
Nekone repeats the words blankly, turning to face Kuon. Putting down the comb, Kuon starts going through her pockets, rummaging through the pouches inside her clothes and her sash. It was... Huh. Where'd it go? I might have actually left it in my room. Hold on, I'll go... Kuon rises and feels a sudden tug on her sleeve. She looks down to see Nekone's hand clinging to the cloth, in an instantaneous reflexive grab. Nekone seems just as surprised as Kuon. For a moment they both stare, their eyes wide.
Nekone, what's the matter? It is nothing.
Nekone's tail droops to the ground and her hand slides from Kuon's sleeve. But Kuon let her hand fall. Kuon takes gentle hold. Wait. No, Nekone lets her hand fall. Kuon takes gentle hold of it, covering the girl's hand with her own. She puts Nekone's hand to her cheek and closes her eyes.
So small and warm. But it's a little rougher than I remember. Just like your hair, you need to take care of your skin by taking baths. Frequent baths, eating well, and restful sleep. That's the secret to good health and lasting beauty.
She's probably saying she couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep? I cannot sleep.
Nekone hesitantly meets Kuon's eyes. Still. Yeah, she's still going through it. I guess that's fair. Probably hasn't even been that long. Especially with the way that she got hit with it all, like... I wouldn't be surprised if this is a thing that, like, lasts years.
All this time, I've not been able to sleep.
Kuon is speechless for a moment, finally seeing the tiredness in Nekone's face. But her smile soon returns. Kuon is so nice.
Then you can sleep with me tonight, alright? I'll be by your side.
Is that alright?
Just
tonight? Man, I really feel for this kid.
姉様はずっとそばにいてくれるですか？どこかへ行ってしまったりしないですか？
Has Nekone been abandoned a lot in her life? This is feeling very abandonment issues. You know what? I guess kind of, right? Because she kind of only had her brother and her mom. And then, like, her brother always, like, went away and didn't, like, let her know, like, when and if he'd be coming back. And just like growing up in that environment probably makes her think, I don't know, people might leave her or something.
Will you be with me forever? You will not go anywhere, will you?
Kuon can feel Nekone's hand shaking. For Kuon, her voice seems to shake the very air itself, like a ripple across water. Something in her heart quivers in response.
猫ね。
Kuon opens her mouth to speak and nothing comes out. A moment passes, and she slowly shakes her head, thinking better of it. No, never mind, I think. Kuon cradles Nekone's hand in her own and nods softly.
猫ねが望んでくれるならいつまでだってそばにいるから
I'll always be with you. For as long as you want me to be.
絶対にいなくなったり
You
し
won't
ない
have to
から
worry about me leaving ever again.
姉様
Dear sister,
これからも
may I comb your hair next
猫
time
の
too?
髪をすいてもいい
Yeah, she's on her own now. She can't talk about what she knows. Yeah, and Haku. And she's Haku's jailer to keep him being Oshtor. Haku's being a willing participant in the deception, yeah. Yeah, true. Nekone looks down. Even as Nekone's tiny frame shakes, Kuon pulls her closer, gently, carefully, and strokes her hair.
遅くなって
Or carefully,
ごめん
and strokes her hair.
I'm sorry. I was late. Dear sister,
勝手にいなくな
I'm
って
sorry. I disappeared.
本当に
I'm so sorry.
ごめんね姉様姉様
Damn. Who was Nekone again? It was Minori Nase, right? She fucking earned her paycheck as Nekone. On God.
ごめんね
I'm sorry.
ごめん
I'm sorry.
Kuon repeats her soft apology over and over, until Nekone's whimpers fall silent once more. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. It's a beautiful moon. I murmur half to myself as I look up to the moon above. It's a quiet night and not a cloud in the sky. Something to drink would be the perfect thing to complete a night like this.
そうやね一杯飲みたい気分になる
Oh yes, a bit of something strong would be lovely right now.
Hatsui nods in agreement, looking up at the moon alongside me.
後で付き合ってくれへん
You'd join me for a drop later tonight, wouldn't you? A moon like this is the perfect guest at a drinking party. It'd be lovely. I'd open a special bottle for a night like this.
I'll be more than happy to. Oh, putting that aside, you're going to explain why you dragged me into the forest in the middle of the night.
We're gonna have our fight. I'm gonna jump you.
Hatsui suddenly dropped by in the middle of the night and pulled me along with her to the edge of the forest. No explanation given.
I've asked her a couple times now, but she keeps breezily dodging the question. Now we're here, standing around, making small talk.
Just wait a little longer. Won't be long before the next guest arrives.
Another guest? Who's she talking about? Oh.
I'm sorry if I kept you waiting. So what did you... Ostor? Sorry for calling you out this late, Pet. There's just something I thought we ought to do. Oh, don't worry about it. So what do you need us for? This late in the evening.
Kuon tilts her head as she questions Atsue, but I notice she sneaks a glance at me. I wonder why she called Kuon out. Atsue's not one for roundabout methods like this. If she had something to say, she'd just come out and say it.
Nothing special. I just thought maybe we could have a little fight.
She is just trying to fucking throw down.
Fight? Atsue meets my bewildered expression with the big smile. Did she just say fight?
I didn't really want to go through all this sneaky trouble to put it together. But nobody else is going to do it, so it's up to me, I suppose. See, I thought Ostor could be our witness.
Oh. So not Atsue and Ostor, but Atsue and Kuon. Is it weird to say that, like, it's kind of giving me Ostor and Mikazuchi?
Hold on. Lady Atsue, what are you saying?
May I ask why?
Atsue lets out a small sigh.
It's so we can settle things, I suppose. It'll clear the air between us so we can get back to being friends. Kuon, you've been distancing yourself from us, haven't you? That's not true. Now I can tell from watching, you're keeping your distance more than before. Anyways, you feel guilty about running off without us then. And if you stay like that, it's bound to feel icky for you too. So I thought we could just get rid of that awkwardness.
Wait, I said. This isn't making sense. Why is there a need to fight in the first place?
Well, it's an old saying, isn't it? Fists speak louder than words. Violence makes the heart grow fonder.
Maybe in an RGG game. I love how she's just like twisting these like usual sayings. Because it's usually like distance makes the heart grow fonder. Birds of a feather flock together. Treat unto others as they would treat you.
Yeah, a punch is worth 1,000 words. Birds of a feather fight together. Thwack unto others as you would unto have them thwack unto you.
She's making zero sense. Is she really serious about this?
Really, I don't normally do this sort of thing. I just want to drink and have fun like before.
Was she really convinced by all that?
I suppose I've been causing you trouble. No need to worry about it, Pet. I'm doing this for Neko's sake, too. Neko-na. So it's fine if we have a teensy little fight to the death, right?
Oh, Atsue's scary.
Getting a little dangerous, I think.
Did Atsue know that it was Kuon fighting back when Anju and Kuon were fighting? Is that what she's testing?
Oh, I missed. Nice one.
Atsue beams, leveling her spear at Kuon, as if it's the natural thing to do. Like a flash of lightning, both attackers and defenders move in an instant.
That was right at her heart. Atsue, are you serious?
If I'm being honest, Pet, I always wanted to fight to the death with you. But since we're friends, I held it in. But now, after you showed me that, I can't hold back anymore.
Wait, she does know.
見せられて
Showed you what?
なん
I can't imagine what you're talking about.
愛を隠してたなんて
Good. So good. It's amazing that you have that up your sleeve. Oh, Kuon, you really are a tease.
何か
I think you're mistaken. Atsui thrusts her spear out without any kind of wind-up or warning, but Kuon leans to the side, parrying her strike easily. Yes, yes, that's what I need. Atsui grins, shifting stances easily, leaving Kuon no opening to react.
どうしても
So you refuse to stop? Oh, who wants to stop, pet? This is too fun. Another thrust, and this time Kuon barely dodges by a hair.
そっか
I see.
そこまで
Well, if you insist, then I'll fight you a little,
手
but
当てしてあ
Kuon lets out a sigh, then gives Atsui a smile. She's a little bit of a freak, too?
げるどうなっても
Don't blame me, I guess. Yo, I don't know if it's like just me, but it looks like Kuon's eyes are like hella dilated. Like she's tweaking. A sudden chill goes through the air around her.
What is this feeling? Is Kuon serious about this too?
The sheer menace radiating off of Kuon is giving me goosebumps. Atsui noticed too, but her eyes are gleaming with anticipation.
こうなったら手加減はできないから先に言っとくね
I can't hold back from here on,
死なせちゃ
so I'd better say this now. If I kill you, I apologize. That's all I can say, really. Both have that yan and ku, but no dere. So good, Kuon. You really are the best.
She's fast.
In the blink of an eye, Kuon's nail clashes against Atsui's spear. Or Kuon's nails.
When did she? It was so far apart just a couple seconds ago.
This feels so good. Don't you feel it too?
首をは
I
ね
thought that might be enough to take your head off.
残念
Too bad.
すぐに
Oh, pet, I couldn't let it end that quickly. That wouldn't be fun at all. You want to have fun, don't you?
They're serious. Those idiots.
There's something deadly in the air around them. I feel like I should stop this, but I can't bring myself to step forward. Their power seems about equal. If I jump in, it'll upset that balance. Worst case, they'll take each other out. It's safer if I just watch.
さっきの不意打ちの分もあるし今度はお先にどうぞ
I still have to make up for that surprise attack, so you can go first.
いいの
Are you sure?
おごりは
Overconfidence comes with a high price. Before she's even finished speaking, Kuon darts in with a vicious strike.
その命
Your life. It looked like that would end it, but Atsui evades it with a deft little twist, thrusting her spear at Kuon's shoulder.
甘い
Too slow. Kuon dodges the attack by an inch, grabs the spear and pulls Atsui towards her. The Yuri moment. Now kiss. Atsui pulled right into Kuon's next attack, but she sees it coming, giving her a chance to block it and counter.
浅い
Too shallow. Atsui's foot lashes out in a kick aimed at the hand holding her spear, but Kuon effortlessly dodges and the two leap apart to distance themselves.
They're both incredible. I can barely follow their movements.
いいのかな
Are you sure about this? If you don't pick up the pace, you might get that head of yours ripped off your neck. You'll find that's hard to do with a hole in your chest, pet.
好きやと思う
They close in once more, but their movements are so fast that the combatants are barely visible. The sound of their clash echoes in the forest. As if in proof of their struggle, though, the trees and loam around their battlefield are being torn apart by the impacts.
Is it just me or have they lost sight of what they were trying to do?
I let out a deep sigh. A tree trunk snaps and falls to the ground in my peripheral vision.
As the clashes get more infrequent, the two finally appear in front of me, each training against the other in a dead heat.
This is so fun. The last person who gave me a thrill like this was old Furai himself. It's now really the time to be excited.
The two suddenly vanish. The clash is instantaneous. Two silhouettes fly back, and an instant later, a delayed crash booms through the woods. It's finally over. And the two of them are... Oh man, they're tough. I guess that's a draw. Still, they really made a mess of this place. I venture a little closer. The two of them are flat on the ground, out of stamina. They're surrounded by cracks and craters in the dirt. Are you two satisfied now?
Absolutely satisfied. Now that was a fun time. Fun isn't the word I'd use.
If we're done here, we should head back. Everyone's going to be worried.
But not you then.
Why would I need to worry about fools who do stupid things like this?
Oh, Oshito's cross.
Of course I am. Normally I would alert Nekone immediately.
Oh wait, please don't. Oh, not that, Pat. Anything but letting Neko find out.
I know I can't do that, knowing how worried she would get. Then get up. How long are you two going to lay there? But Gohan and Natoi remain laying there on their stomachs.
It's kind of like end of Yakuza 2. Honestly, the end of most Yakuza games where like the main antagonist and like the main protagonist are just like on the floor fucking just like completely out of breath. Oh, it's like Yakuza 3. Welcome back, Kiryu and Mine. Is the candle properly making you hypoxia with that yawn? I don't know. I actually feel okay. We have the window open too, and that's probably making a world of difference. You see, I usually only feel bad because I normally have my room enclosed and I have my AC blasting because my room gets so hot. But I don't like to have it on when I stream because then I have to like push up my noise canceling a bit. And then if I yell, it gets cut off.
What's wrong?
I think I can't move. Ow. I can still feel those impacts ringing in my limbs. Oh, I'm all out of juice. I got a bit too carried away.
So in other words, they had so much fun they can't even move anymore. I'd leave them here as punishment, but if Nekone found out... Fine then. I lift the immobile duo, helping them up, with them leaning on my shoulders. Very Megumin. Haku has come a long way from being able to lift a bag of grain.
Wow, thanks, Oshitoru.
They're both flopping around like dead weight. You're heavy.
What are you? Be more gentle. That tickles.
Don't move around. If you're going to complain, you can walk with your own feet. We're only making this harder.
Telling us we're heavy. Good joke, Oshitoru.
Last time I tried to carry this much weight was back when Kuon made me try carrying those bags of a mom.
Oshitoru? I can't help it. I'm too achy to move. Oh, now that's what I call a good time. Hey, Kuon. Can we have another deathmatch someday? Please?
Atsui beams in tired satisfaction.
I think I'd rather not.
Kuon, however, pouts grumpily. Despite her words, she looks a lot more cheerful than before, as if a weight has been lifted from her shoulders.
Thank you, Atsui.
It was only a whisper, but audible nonetheless.
So who else does she need to have a moment with? Is it just Aditya at this point? Because I would kind of classify the like Jack Dwalt thing earlier as her having her moment with Jack Dwalt. Maybe even Kiryu too. She's had Nekone, Anju, Atui, Nosiri. I think it's just Nosiri. I think it's just Udatea at this point.
Well, it's fine. I'll pretend I didn't hear it.
It's already late evening by the time I pass by Udatea's room. Look at that. No, don't. It's embarrassing if you touch there.
Well, hey, that was Kuon's voice, wasn't it? Wait, what are they doing?
Out of context. Out of context. NTR. Udatea has won the Kuon route.
That's surprising, Miss Kuon. I didn't think you'd be so soft here. Stop teasing me. How about here? No, that's too much.
Hey, what exactly are those two doing in there? It could be something serious, I think. I need a better grasp of the situation. Yeah, I've just got to verify for myself. I'm not going to try to justify peeping in or anything like that. I'm just worried about them. I'm not peeping in the first place, alright? I just need to make sure they're okay.
Armed with my perfectly legitimate reasoning, I put a hand to the door, cautiously opening it just far enough to peek inside.
What?
Crazy.
It feels so good. Harder.
Just the one.
Like this? Right there. It hurts, but it's a good hurt.
Damn. Damn, that's crazy. Inside, Udatea is sitting on a prone Kuon, rubbing firmly into pressure points on her back and legs.
Oh, yeah, that's about what I figured.
Still, Udatea is dressed a little lighter than usual as she works. I can see her legs. Can we see her legs? I think those are her arms. As Kuon has her clothes pulled down enough to expose her back, it's kind of a stirring sight.
I'm sorry, was that too strong? It's okay. If it hurts, it means it's working. I understand. Oh, but I feel so much more relaxed. That's good to know, but I was worried. You suddenly appeared at my door with such a pained look on your face. Is something causing stress for you? Oh, no, not really.
Hold on. Cool.
I probably just overdid it a little, you know? Just a bit. I just did some light exercise and ended up like this. I wish I wasn't so fragile.
Cap. She's lying to the girl. We know what you did. Aditya's face creases in worry.
Hold on there, Kuon. Fragile? She's got more power than a guy twice her size, and she can move even more nimbly than any acrobat. How is that fragile?
Aditya presses her thumbs into Kuon's hips. Kuon turns her head to see Aditya looking at her with a sad expression. Crazy ass scene. Aditya's pale and slender fingers firmly rub along Kuon's back. Is she getting tickled?
Wait, not there. Stop.
Aditya is very powerful. I didn't realize she had this game, you know?
Aditya, you don't have to worry so much.
Aditya, however, leans into and continues to give Kuon a shiatsu massage. It looks like she's putting all her weight into it, but Kuon looks less like she's in pain and more like she's extremely ticklish.
Wait, I give up. It's not what you think.
What a game. Kuon can't keep herself from laughing, tickled by the prods and presses, and with her sore muscles, she's soon writhing in pain. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. Tickle, pain, pain, tickle. Kuon flails her legs from under Aditya, unable to fend off the attack. This is Kuon punishment. Kuon is being corrected for running away.
I'm sorry, Aditya. I'm sorry. I apologize. So, ow.
Whether or not she realizes it, this seems to be more effective than the simple pain of a shiatsu massage. Kuon lies flat on the floor, completely exhausted and breathing hard. Aditya, still on top of Kuon, is also breathing heavily. I guess someone might be able to see this as an erotic sight, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't really fit that. It's worse when you don't see it.
I'm sorry, Miss Kuon, but... Yeah, it's alright. It was my fault for not telling you. Guess I can't fool you, though. Miss Kuon, please don't worry me so much. You feel so transient sometimes. Like Sir Haku. So strong, but at the same time, like you might break at the slightest touch. And then, sometimes it feels like you won't ever come back. Just like Sir Haku. You won't leave us again, will you?
Damn it. I ended up eavesdropping. This isn't something I should be listening in on. I better head back to my room.
I quietly take my leave and the duo inside with the duo inside never knowing I was there. Under a sky far removed from Yamato's, a lone figure sits in a quiet meditation. Lone figure? Are we back with Vodai? Oh, Munachika! Welcome back! I think this is the first time we see her in this game. She sits with an absolute stillness, eyes closed, her mind empty of nearly all thoughts. With all mental distractions banished, the Pillar General Munachika sits in serene reflection, examining her own heart and feelings. But her concentration is broken by a charming visitor. Oh, Fumiru. So she's just hanging out in Tusco then. Because, like, Fumiru was, with Kuon and stuff. What is it with, like, these characters and these, like, flesh tone ass, like tops? Because the top of Fumito looks like exactly like flesh tone. She kind of got a lot going on there.
Excuse me, Miss Munechika, are you here? Lady Fumito, what brings you here?
Sensing your presence, Munechika straightens her legs and turns to face the newcomer. The woman smiles gently to Munechika.
You know, I've told you before that you can simply call me Fumito. I'm afraid I cannot. I owe you more respect than that if you're allowing me to stay here as your guest, Lady Fumito.
Come to think of it, Munechika's outfit's kind of strange too, right? Because it's like 2 sleeves. What might be some sort of like, well, yeah, what is a dress? I don't know how it's being held up. Maybe it's like tied at the back. Probably. Can we like rotate Munechika in our brain? Munechika bows her head solemnly, though Fumito only tilts her head in a bit in confusion.
I don't know if I deserve all that praise. After all, this was Ku's request in the first place. Regardless, mere words of gratitude cannot express how thankful I am for your generosity. I wish I could have returned your Akuraka to you, but I'm afraid the people of Tsukuba see it as something incredibly dangerous.
Oh. True, they do know what it's about.
I apologize, Miss Munechika, but I'll have to hold on to it a little while longer. Not at all. Your concerns are only natural.
Munechika gives a wry smile at Fumito's apology. This is Tsukuba. While Munechika has no detail on precisely where she is, she has been placed under house arrest here as a prisoner of war. And yet, despite her circumstances, she has been treated with nothing but consideration and respect. A general of the enemy's army and a handful of the soldiers that served her. Under ordinary circumstances, they would have been forced into hard labor or worse. Would they? I think, when I think of prisoners of war and capture for like high-ranking generals and stuff, if I want to make myself be perceived as maybe like the just side of the war, I would treat all the prisoners of war with respect, and especially treat the higher-ups with respect, because if we make a martyr out of a higher-up by like turning them into a prisoner of war and like potentially killing them, like that's just like more fuel for the fire. Like the enemy will fight harder. Yamato is gonna see Munechika being okay and be like, what happened? I thought these guys were evil. Under ordinary circumstances, they would have been forced into hard labor or worse. For the most part, though, they've been left to their own devices. Far from being forced into work, they barely have to provide for themselves. As long as they remain close by, they are even permitted to roam freely or visit a nearby village. It's not like any imprisonment Munechika has known. Had she in mind to do so, escape would be extremely easy.
Do you not think that my treatment has been too lax? We are prisoners of war. Surely you must see the risk in allowing us to wander as we please. I don't think you'd enjoy being cooped up in a little home like this, would you?
Fumito tilts her head in charming confusion, which only adds to Munechika's concern. The Pillar General sighs to herself, examining her hostess. She doesn't see a trace of doubt or hesitation upon Fumito's face. Perhaps this is simply the way prisoners are treated in Tsukuba.
Back to the subject at hand. Did you have some business with me? Yes, I almost forgot.
I also really like Fumito's drills. We are a big fan of the drill. Maybe that's why I also like Munechika. She has one drill. Fumito brightens up immediately.
There was something extremely important I wish to ask of you today. A request. Yes.
Fumito nods happily. With an enchanting smile, she continues, rushing over her words in excitement.
ちょっとそこまで
I wanted to go out on a little errand, and I was hoping that you'd accompany me.
お供
Accompany you.
Munechika blinks in surprise, not fully understanding Fumito's intentions.
でしたら同郷の者を伴われ
If you need a
た方が良いの
chaperone,
では
surely it would be better to take one of your fellow countrymen.
どうしてですか
Why is that?
小生は
Remember, I am a general of
これでも
Yamato.
大和の将ゆえに
Munechika can't imagine where she'd want to go, but accompanying her would bring both of them unnecessary trouble. So she thought, at least.
実は
Well, to tell you the truth, I'd hoped I could keep this little trip a secret from the others.
そのお出かけなのです
Fumito's smile turns a little mischievous, lowering her voice conspiratorially. That would only make it a worse idea to travel with an enemy general, like taking a wounded beast out of a cage with no leash or supervision. Your favorite girl with drill hair is one from Ladies vs. Butlers? Ladies vs. Butlers. I don't know if I've heard of this one. Oh, that's a big drill. That's a couple of big drills. If worse comes to worse, Fumito's very life would be in danger. A very foolish idea. Munechika wants to give a word of warning, but...
お願い
So, would you come with me?
Fumito stares at her, eyes full of innocence, and Munechika falters. Somehow Munechika is unable to get the words out to refuse her. She ponders it a moment more and decides that this will be the perfect opportunity to repay her debt. She finally responds with a slow nod.
承知したお引き受けいたしましょう
Understood. I shall accompany you then.
ありがとう
Well, thank you, Miss Munechika.
宗近様
Fumito can hardly contain her joy, seizing Munechika's hand in delight.
それでは
Well, we had better get ready to leave
しな
soon.
くてはいけませんね
Fumito hums happily, skipping out of the room. Munechika gazes after her, staring at the room's exit, her eyes far away like a storm's just passed over her.
フミリル殿と話すと
Lady Fumito always seems to put me off balance.
Munechika's mutter carries with it a certain relief and resignation. Fumito is truly a beautiful woman. Her figure, her demeanor, everything about her is full of charm, almost frighteningly so. The first time Munechika saw her, her beauty made Munechika wonder if the woman was just some fantasy conjured by her mind. Wait, is Munechika Bochi Pride? But in conversation, she seemed more like a puppy or wide-eyed kitten. There's a certain helplessness about her that makes one want to protect her. Her namesake may be the Moonflower, but it might be better to say she is, Munechika thinks, an evening star, the fairest of all stars. Munechika catches herself smiling and regains her stoic composure. Yeah, she needs to remember her roots, the BL back in the capital. She can swing both ways. We respect it.
少し当てられたか
She may be affecting me more than I thought.
For as long as she can remember, Munechika had lived the life of a warrior. Indeed, she takes great pride in that. Yet whenever she sees Fumito, she can't help but compare herself. To see so blatantly the depth of Fumito's charms compared to her own. Munechika is also very charming.
理不尽だ
The world can be cruel indeed.
She can't help but mutter to herself as she prepares for their outing. Oh, no wonder it kind of smells weird. The candle went out. Turn it back on. It's kind of cool because the candle does do a little bit of color changing. Let me take a picture. Oh, that's a big fire right next to the plastic. Alright, let's see that video. Do I get videos on my phone thing? Let me see. Maybe I don't. I gotta share it. Looks pretty cool. I will now I will now brag about the candle that I have. Here it comes. It's downloading. And there it is. I think. Here we go. Screen share? I think it was this one. No, it was not this one. No, it was. You can see like the little like glitter. It's almost glitter like underneath it. Just like coming out from underneath the wick. It's like very pretty. Anyways, that's going strong again. I wonder when we're gonna see Munachika. We're gonna see where we're gonna see Munachika next. Yeah, like the snow decos in the glass. Mm-hmm. We like all of these are night. Will we choose office night or office night? I'm gonna say we're gonna do office night. Are they just like poking Kuririn? I guess I do this to my dog sometimes.
Yeah, so soft, so squishy. Atsui. What is it, Neko? Is there something on your mind? What do you mean, something?
Oh, okay, no, it's a Nekone poke. I will also poke my dog's cheeks.
May I ask why you're poking at my cheek?
Nekone continues writing in neat, elegant script as she speaks, focused on her papers.
Well, it's so soft, pet. It feels nice, that's all. As I'm sure you can see, I'm currently quite busy. Blame your cheek, pet. Too squishy to resist. How dare it be so soft? Excuse me, but...
Hold on, now I want to bring my dog up to my lap. Hey, come here. You're being recruited. It's kind of shaking, so I wonder if there was a firework that went off earlier.
Atsui, that tickles. Stop! That tickles.
Nekone smile. Nekone big smile. Nekone can't help reflexively smiling as she twists away from Atsui's grasp. Atsui smiles widely at her reaction.
You finally smiled, Neko. I'm sure anyone would be forced to laugh if they were tickled that much. Huh? Well, I just haven't seen you smile recently. I was a bit worried about you. Is that so?
Nekone resumes writing at those words, her tone seeming indifferent.
Didn't you notice yourself? You've been looking so tense these days. Oh, but ever since Kuon came back, you've been smiling a bit more. That was lovely to see.
Nekone's hand stops mid-brushstroke. Seemingly oblivious, Atsui continues to poke at Nekone's cheek.
Okay, nice. Now my dog's not like sitting, he's laying in my lap. I like when he does this. He doesn't do it very often, so I take every moment I can get. He's like very, very aware of... He doesn't like being grabbed or being restrained. Like the moment you try to grab him, he'll give it like 2 seconds, and if you hold him for longer than 2 seconds, he just like tries to wriggle out.
Your cheeks are just the softest.
Nekone's hand moves once more, finishing the halted character and continuing to write. I'm gonna get a lot hotter in human now. Luckily, it's cooling down.
And we will take the cost if it means that my dog's just chilling in my lap. Fair trade.
Wait, did I even say that?
You know, as much as I'm glad to see you smiling for Kuon, it's a bit discouraging. I suppose we just weren't enough to bring your smile back on our own.
Ah.
That's not... That's not true.
The prodding stops.
Really? Yes. Really, really? Yes, it's the truth.
Atsui beams and resumes poking at Nekone's cheek.
We do awfully like seeing you smile, Neko. Oh dear, Kurerin, don't tell me you're jealous. Oh, I see. You want to go on Nekone's cheek too? I would prefer if you didn't. Looks like you got rejected, Kurerin.
This little squid thing knows more than it lets on.
I suppose that means I have to give Neko all to my- I get to have Neko all to myself. I'll make up for Kurerin's share of pokes.
Nekone, however, lets Atsui do as she pleases. A little ticklish and a little embarrassed.
I would appreciate it if you stopped now. Sorry, I'm just so happy. I can't help myself. Oh, I know. I'll go make myself useful and pour some tea for you.
With that, Atsui bounds up and scurries out of the room.
That is not it at all. I was happy that you were all with me. I was so happy.
Alone in the room, Nekone murmurs for nobody's ears but her own.
Yeah, I feel like Nekone might have been utterly broken if not for the fact that there were still some people in her support system after like everything happened.
Good. This is the last of them. I set my documents down, sighing deeply.
Finished. Thank you for your hard work. We will take that.
Last it's done. That should suffice for today. I stretch out every part of my body for a moment, then try to rotate my stiff shoulders. Oh, he's trying to get up. I think my dog has had enough of being on my lap.
He's so soft. I'm just taking in the moment while he's up here. I will resume as soon as he jumps down. Alright, there we go.
I stretch every part of my body for a moment, then try rotating my stiff shoulders. I let out an unintended groan, feeling myself loosen up slightly. Things have been even busier lately. Even when I manage to get something done, it feels like the paperwork never ends.
Relax. Be at ease. We will massage your shoulders.
Shoulders? Shoulders is always a weird one for me to say. If I say it too quick, I like fumble on it. I'll be like, shoulders.
Indeed. I don't think I can refuse. My shoulders feel so heavy, I can't bear it all. Or I can't bear it.
Ururu and Sanana nod without a word and move behind me, beginning to massage both my shoulders and my back with firm, persistent pressure.
Tense. Your body is very stiff. How is the massage?
Feels nice. Can't say I'm tired. My body does feel heavier.
You push yourself. Master, you have a lot of exhaustion built up. Normal rest may not be enough to resolve this.
The twins glance at each other, and after a moment they nod wordlessly, confirming something.
We must go. Please wait for a while. We will return soon.
With their usual serene expressions, the twins leave the room. They stop the massage so abruptly, I'm not sure what to make of it. I was just lurking, but these girls were copied by ReZero. Are we talking like Rem and Ram? I might be forgetting a set of girls. Yeah, okay. I saw the meme channel in Discord and posted something. Yes. Perfect time to plug the Discord. Neko poke. I love it. I'm glad that scene makes it into the anime then.
Man, I'm sleepy. Or more like I'm exhausted.
Overcome by the sudden tiredness, I let out a yawn.
This isn't good. Maybe they're right and I do have some kind of exhaustion built up. I should talk to Kuon about it. She's bound to know some kind of herbal remedy for exhaustion.
It's about midnight. Stifling my yawns, I tread as quietly as I can through the halls, though my steps are heavy. I swear, there's some like magic on the word yawn, because I read it and like immediately there it comes, you know? The same thing happens when I hear it, when I read it. It's like some sort of response. I'll see it and I'll immediately just let out a big one.
I wonder if she's still awake. Kuon, are you here? I apologize for coming so late.
I have to say, it's rare to see you in my room.
Hearing voices from within, I stop my hand just as I'm about to knock. Oh, did the twins go and get her?
She's already got a visitor. We'll be here at this time of night.
So what's going on, Ururu, Sarana?
I didn't know where they were going, but here. What do they want with Kuon?
We need your cooperation. We apologize for coming so late at night. We came for an urgent request.
Urgent? Did something happen to Oshtor?
No worries. No, our master is resting in his room.
I'm glad he's fine. Well, what about your request then?
Since it's you two, I'm sure it's gotta be related to Oshtor somehow. We need this. We want what's written here. We believe you are in position to prescribe this.
Oh? Are they about to get Oshtor zooted?
Prescribe?
So you want medicine? That's fine, but let me take a look. Kuon takes the offered paper and unfolds it, examining the contents with a serious expression.
Let's see. 3 Bekuri fruits, 1 Rollerpuck root. Yes, I think I can prepare these fairly quickly. Please do.
But this recipe is for a tonic. These herbs are meant to energize the body. What are you going to do with this medicine? A tonic meant to energize the body? Are we making Red Bull?
We will have him drink. Our master is quite tired, so we want to help him regain some of his vigor. Lasting exhaustion. It seems as though he was having difficulty today as well. This is why we would like to, like it quickly. I knew he was tired, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Kuon takes another look at the paper, tilting her head slightly.
Troubled? What is wrong? Is the recipe incomplete? No, there's nothing wrong with the particular combination. But I didn't think you two knew much about herbology. Not much. We know only the theory. We lack the technique to actually create the medicine as you can. That is why we ask. All is for our master. That is why we must ask you for this favor. I see. For Oshtor. I understand, but I'd advise you wait before giving him this medicine.
The twins' only response is a silent, questioning tilt of their head. If he drinks the medicine, he'll certainly perk up quickly. But I'm more worried about what will happen after. The crash out. A medicine this potent is bound to have a significant after effect. It'll be bad if you ended up collapsing when it wears off. So for this, why don't you try medicinal cooking? The effect is slower, but it's much easier for the body to absorb. Medicinal cooking, you say? If you space it out across meals, his condition will improve gradually, and it should be a little less demanding on his body. And I'm sure Diditia would be glad to help you if you asked. I think this should be a safer option. What do you think? The two of them look at each other as if unifying their thoughts, and shake their heads.
Too slow. That may ensure future recovery, but it will not resolve the matter immediately.
They're Zoomers! They need instant gratification. TikTok would destroy them.
I see. Oshtor is that exhausted. Very tired. He is not truly aware of it, but he mentioned that his body has been feeling heavy. Well, if you're in such a rush, why don't you use some of the medicine I already have?
Still expressionless, the twins shake their heads once more.
Ours is best. We wish for you to prescribe that. It will have the best results for our master.
Well, if there's no other way, I suppose there's no point arguing. Kuon reaches into her medicine box and pulls out the ingredients they've been looking for.
Still, this seems like a bit of an odd combination.
I would think the roll-up root might be a bit too strong.
No problem. This is why we have added Bekori fruit. Its nutrients will mitigate the power of the root. Since the fruit's dry though, it might not have much of an effect. They are all our alternative ingredients.
As she finishes lining up the various medicines, Kuon takes a moment to examine them. Pensive.
No mistakes. This combination should produce a sufficient effect.
Well, I think this should do the trick. It's a bit strange, but it doesn't seem like anything suspicious, I think.
But I could swear I've seen this recipe before.
Is this the love potion? Kuon looks back down at the ingredients with a slight frown. The twins hastily press forward.
Immediate request. Please, we would like it ready for our master to take before bed.
Understood. I'll whip it up as fast as I can, so just be patient.
We can help. If we can do anything to assist, tell us.
Things start sounding a lot busier in the little room as the three bustle around getting to work. Looks like the twins are helping out. Let's go back to the room then.
Excuse us.
You've returned. Did you finish your business?
Finish quickly. We completed our task faster than we expected. Were you about to rest?
You said you'd return quickly. Thought it'd be a shame if you came back to find me already asleep.
Good timing. Please take this before you rest.
They pass the bowl forward. Doesn't seem like there's much inside other than a pool of unfamiliar dark brown liquid. So this is the medicine that we're working up about. Kuon seemed reluctant, but it looks normal. No odd smells or anything.
A medicine to restore your energy. You look tired, so we had prepared it for you.
I do not like the way they smiled. There's something a little mischievous about these two.
I had rested a bit, but it seems my exhaustion ran deeper than I thought. I appreciate it. I was just thinking of visiting Kuon to see if she had any medicine.
A definite effect. Please drink. Once you do, we believe you will surely feel more relaxed.
Yes, I shall do so gladly. With that, I drink the contents of the bowl. It's oddly thick and viscous, sticking to my throat on the way down. It tastes like a lot of mixes of juices from all sorts of plants. A little bitter, too. I can't say it's good, but it's not especially bad either. It tastes like you'd expect medicine, too.
We are confident in the taste. We made it easier to drink in the hopes you'll like it.
Certainly does taste like medicine. One almost feels like that a more bitter taste would indicate stronger effects. Compared to medicine Kuon gave me before, this is a lot easier to swallow.
These two have created kids' medicine. I managed to finish off the rest of the bowl with the twins watching attentively all the while. And once finished, they present a cup to me.
Not just one dose, but looking at this, it doesn't seem to be medicine.
Palate cleanser. Strong spirits thinned with hot water, made from fruit. If you drink this before resting, it will combine with the medicine and help you sleep.
Alcohol. Should I really be taking this with medicine?
It will be fine. You will feel refreshed when you wake up. Your exhaustion, your pains, you will release them.
I see. Then I gladly accept this as well.
I can smell a fragrant, fruity boutique from the little cup.
What a fine smell. Then...
Kuon, stop right now! I pause, the cup halfway to my lips as I hear someone charging towards us.
Stop right there!
Kuon.
I'm startled into stillness, seeing Kuon's fiery expression as she barges in.
Oshtar, did you already drink that?
Well, I was just about to.
The cup in your hand, that wouldn't be...
Ah, this. Yes, it's some sort of fruit liquor that Ururu and Sarana had prepared for me.
Don't drink that!
Huh?
As soon as the words are out of my mouth, Kuon snatches the cup from my hands. I have no idea how to react, seeing her in such a state. Were these two about to fucking drug us?
I'm so glad. I made it in time.
Kuon hurriedly checks the cup and exhales in relief, seeing it's still full.
What's the matter? Barging in like that?
Well, I rushed over because there was a bit of a problem.
Well, with the medicine. I'd already drank it, but I still feel normal. Or was it a mixture that I wasn't supposed to drink?
No, the medicine's fine. It's just that when you take it with alcohol...
Alcohol? But even then, I'm not sure what they'd be going for.
I thought the ingredients were odd, but I didn't imagine you were planning this. You nearly had me, you two. I was almost too late.
I don't understand. Can you explain?
If you want answers, ask the two of them.
Kuon looks pointedly towards the twins.
Come on, was all this another one of their schemes?
Now, care to explain, you two? Don't understand. We do not understand. Can you explain to us in detail?
They're playing dumb.
We request an answer. Please answer. We see no problem with this procedure. Even after all this time, you're still so shameless? And I can't even argue with the medicine since it's a genuine analeptic.
Despite Kuon's disgust, the twins don't budge. They stare curiously.
Listen, Oshtar, the medicine, that liquor, they're fine on their own as a tonic and a drink, respectively. But the problem is when you combine them. If you drink that medicine and the alcohol together, then the effects, well...
As Kuon tries to continue, she suddenly chokes on her words and falls silent.
What happens when you drink them together?
That...
She clammed up quick. It's something she can't say?
Clarity. We cannot understand you if you're too quiet, so please tell us clearly. Please say it. There is much that we don't know. Please explain it in your own words, Kuon. The two of you know perfectly well what it does.
It doesn't seem dangerous, but if you're so hesitant to say, there must be something unusual about it?
Fine.
Kuon takes a deep breath and with a determined expression on her face.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, but when this medicine is paired with a certain drink, it has a certain stimulating effect. The Ralapok root has an especially stimulating effect, and that can last the entire night. So I thought I'd stop that. Ah, that's not an aphrodisiac, is it?
Stimulating.
Yeah, stimulating. So I came to stop it, because I thought you might have trouble sleeping. Still unclear. Please tell us how it stimulates. We will deal with it depending on how. Why are you two so... it's stimulating in... a senses relating to the, libido. Still don't understand. You're using difficult words. Please make it easier to understand.
They're just trying to get fucking Kuon to say penis.
Oh, it makes you want to do sexual things, lewd things. So that means it's an aphrodisiac. Do you understand now?
She blurts out as if to get it all out of her, glaring between the twins. Ah, yes, I understand. But are you alright? But an aphrodisiac? I've heard her talk about it before, but I guess this is what she was talking about.
Anyways, the medicine itself is a tonic, so you should be fine as long as you don't drink the other component. I examined the ingredients myself, so you have my guarantee that it'll work.
Kuon certification. Certainly, my body does feel lighter.
And now as long as you rest up, your exhaustion shouldn't be a problem anymore. So rest up well tonight. You two understand? We understand what you're saying. We have achieved our goal, but some questions remain.
You still have something to say?
How did you know it was an aphrodisiac?
I mean, you gotta learn all sorts of things to be a proper apothecary. So of course that'd have to come up. It's not that weird. Also, that was my Discord, I think. Let me streamer mode that.
What?
Kuon looked sharply to them, freezing in place.
Normally it wouldn't have been noticed. The medicine properties as an aphrodisiac are not known by many.
Well, I'm an apothecary, so it's because I've been taught all the different properties of different herbs.
After all, I couldn't have someone suffer the wrong effects from an unexpected combination of ingredients. It's not as if I learned it out on my own personal curiosity. It's my responsibility as an apothecary to know. A good decision. Very diligent studies, we have no rebuttal.
The twins finally break their unflinching stare, nodding with satisfaction.
What is it? Together. We would rather handle this ourselves, but it seems we have no choice.
What?
Pleasurable. If our master will enjoy it, then we will even allow you to partake.
The threesome ending!
What are those two saying?
We must decide order. You can be first. We don't mind going after.
It is not NTR.
What do you mean first? First for what? Don't hold back. It seems you are more knowledgeable on the subject than us. Should you desire it, we are willing to allow you the first opportunity.
First and after? What are you two talking about?
Last longer. We can accept going after you. After all, it will last longer if the deed has been done once already.
What are you talking about, lasting longer?
As much as you like. The effect is powerful. It will not fade after just once or twice.
Kuon sound like a broken record?
What are you...
Erudu and Sanana speak with more and more enthusiasm while Kuon's voice seems to get smaller with every response.
They just keep saying what they want. This doesn't look good for Kuon. All the while, they ignore the actual person they're talking about. Oh, well, I'll just pretend I can't hear him.
Well, I think you should really curb this, Oshtor. It's a little...
I'm not in the mood to break things up while they fuss around each other. I get up and make myself some tea.
The visual of them kind of just like going at it while like, I don't know, Oshtor's just like in the door frame, like one elbow up, leaning on the door with like a cup of tea.
The tea is delicious. I feel less exhausted already. The twins carry on, getting more and more excited with each concession.
Please, no more.
Kuon droops her shoulders, mumbling meekly in self-defense.
I give up. No more of this, please. Not finished. You are a comrade who shares our feelings. Let us all satisfy our master.
Hello. How you doing? How you doing? We almost got drugged.
That's enough. Just don't drink the liquor. That's all I came to say.
In a desperate attempt to escape the twins, she bolts, running through the door she came through.
You hear me? Don't drink it. Victory. We have won, but victory is always so empty.
Ah, the tea leaves. Are spelling bad luck in my future.
I was thinking like, damn, like what if he was mistakenly drinking the alcohol there? It's like, whoops.
Another beautiful moon. I speak aloud in spite of myself, staring up at the night sky. With the elegant arch of the moon above for company, I gulp down the contents of my cup.
Refill. Master, would you like another?
Ah, thank you. I believe I would. Once Ururu refilled my cup, I looked back up to the moon, drinking in thought.
Have y'all ever drank to the moon? I don't think I've ever drank to the moon. It must be a vibe. It's kind of making me want to like go get something to drink. Maybe like sit up on my roof and look at the sky. But it's got to be like 4 a.m. or something. It's got to be like a weirdo time. Although, I gotta say, maybe alcohol and being on the roof is not a good pairing.
It's so quiet. I can hardly imagine this is a country on the brink of war. Honestly, I prefer it if we somehow resolved everything before it came to violence.
Shinanon!
Just as I'm considering another drink, I feel something bump into me from behind. Looking over, I see small round eyes peering into my own with great interest.
Osh, what are you doing?
Shinanon, what's the matter? Are you by yourself?
I ain't alone. I got everyone here.
Everyone?
Come on, Shinanon. If you don't let your hair dry properly, you'll catch a cold.
Ah, so you're looking after her. Shinonon's all warm and her hair looks wet. She probably just came from a bath.
Have I ever played to the moon instead? I actually have not. I have never played to the moon. We could just go for like real heartbreak speedrun in games, I think. No? I could play like... I could jump from To the Moon straight to, what was the name? Straight to Rakuen? Could that be something? Is there like a combo there? I know nothing about either practically. I just know they're like very sad. Yeah, like I bought Rakuen because Fulgur way back when. I don't know. I don't remember if he streamed it or not, but he talked about it being really, really good and one of his favorite games of all time. And I was like, oh, damn. Bet. So I just like picked it up back in like 2022. And then I just didn't play it. But I think it is one of those like RPG Maker type games. We gotta play it one day. That's on the list. This one here, I'm gonna post it in the stream chat. Let's actually make use of the stream chat today. Over here on our Discord here. Bah. That game. Yeah, Shinonon's all warm and her hair looks wet. She probably just came from a bath. Oh yeah, Katsuo Shoujo is another one that I've heard good things about. For some reason, I do remember it being kind of like a bit, though. It's free, too, yeah. Yeah, it got like a Steam release recently, didn't it?
Oshito, have you already finished your work for today?
Indeed. The moon was so beautiful, I thought I'd enjoy drinking the moonlight. Would you care to join me?
A hard invitation to pass up. I think. Hard invitation to pass up, I think. Well, as long as you don't mind it getting a little noisy.
Then from out of nowhere, I hear chattering voices nearby.
Hey everyone, over here!
I peer across the hall and see the girls coming this way. Shinonon's gonna grow up to be such a good kid. I'm just like thinking of like everyone around her and how she's growing up. Like her influences and like role models and stuff here. And it's like, damn. She seems so well adjusted.
Miss Nekone, are you alright? I think I was in the bath for too long. Just a moment then, I can find you something cool to drink. Ah, Oshito, that's no fair. You can't just drink alone. Huh, drinking while moon gazing is sure a sign of refined taste. That sounds lovely, Oshito. Can I join you too?
Free bird games. Ruining sentimental moments one bad joke at a time. Is that true? Because I've heard that To the Moon is a fucking tearjerker. Oh, that's so weird. Why do I own Finding Paradise? But I don't own To the Moon. I actually only own Finding Paradise out of every one of their games in their catalog. Oh, and they're all on sale too. Maybe I should just buy them now. Yeah, 5 games in the series for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so one of them is not? Oh, A Bird Story is probably not related, right? Yeah, Bird Story is like a DLC, yeah. Yeah, it's the only one that's not like full price. How long are these on sale? Oh, 11 hours. So there's the series anniversary bundle. Is that the one to pick up? Yeah, because I'm seeing a few things here. And for 20 bucks, 26 bucks, is it cheaper? Yeah, To the Moon plus 2 mini episodes, Finding Paradise plus A Bird Story, and Imposter Factory. But that doesn't include, no, everything's there. Yeah, I'll add it to my cart. I'll add it to my cart, and after the stream ends, I'll buy it. Cool. More games to check out. We don't have enough.
That sounds lovely, Oshito. Can I join you too?
I have no objections. The strength may be a bit much for those who have come from a bath, though. But what's the occasion? Everyone's all together. Things have gotten quite lively.
Well, it's been a while since we all got to relax and take a bath together. So we ended up talking for so long and we lost track of time.
Kuon fans herself with her hand. Seems like she's a little overheated as well. I'm not sure we have enough alcohol left to accommodate everyone. And there are those of us who can't drink as well.
No problem. You need not worry. For the sake of our master, we have come prepared for any eventuality.
I have no idea where they pulled them from, but twins start lining up more jugs nearby, each one full of booze. They have simply created a pocket dimension to pull booze out of. It's quite a lot. Presume you were not trying to get me drunk. Why do you have so much prepared? They don't answer, avoiding eye contact. Wait, were they trying to get me drunk? Can't relax for a second with these two.
Here. This is Kuwasa. It has already been chilled well. Huh? That should do it. A drink after a bath really gets into my bones.
It really has kind of been all vibes tonight, besides that one weird moment where we saw the brain parasite.
Delicious. Drinks like these are what I live for, and that's no lie.
Atoi no Sere knock back drink after drink, letting out sighs of satisfaction, and making the kinds of declarations you hear from drunk old men.
Here you go, Miss Nekone. I hope cold tea is alright. Thank you so much for going to such trouble. I'll enjoy it. Of course. What about you, Miss Kuon? Thank you, I was just getting thirsty.
Sipping at the cold tea Aditya supplied, Kuon and Nekone let out a peaceful little sigh of their own.
So good. I feel like a new woman. Tea, I want some cold tea too. Here you are. Thank you. You're welcome.
I expected a quiet evening, but it's suddenly pretty crowded. Still, it's nice in its own way.
Is that Anju?
Who is that? Yeah. Now, are there no snacks about this place? Preferably something sweet, like confectionery.
We don't have confectionery, but if you don't mind dried fruits.
Yes, that'll do. One must be mindful of overindulgence after all.
I realized whose voice that was and whirl around.
We really are so back.
Every smile from this girl is precious. Oh, such exotic looking fruit. I've not seen their kind before. Yes, quite fine.
My liege.
What's the matter? There's something on my face?
In the state, she projects absolutely no dignity as a princess. I can feel my temples aching. Facing Anju properly, I straighten my posture and speak with the sternest tone I can manage. My liege, you cannot be out and about on your own, even within the castle. We must be prepared for attackers to appear at any time. Do not give your subjects and myself cause for undue worry.
You're always so uptight. It is most depressing to be constantly shut up in that room.
I'm afraid it's for your sake, my liege.
Even so, I really can't abide this sort of special treatment. I would much prefer to join everyone else.
I sigh inward, despairing at her whimsy. Considering everything Anju is, assassins could appear at any time and any place. I can't just let her do as she pleases. My liege, I mean no offense, but I can already feel a headache coming on at the prospect of convincing her. But another voice interrupts my thought.
I think a little freedom should be fine. I'm the one that invited her. Rather than have her remain by herself, I think it may even be safer to keep her with us. Yes, quite right. If I'm with someone, then surely any attacker would think twice about crossing us. I feel quite relieved already, yes indeed.
Anju puffs out her chest proudly. Mine, however, only puffs to accommodate another heavy sigh. Still, if having her on her own would make things difficult, it'd be better to have her close to people we can trust. Suppose that settles it. It may be safer for you to bathe with everyone else, but remember, do not leave Kuon's side or any of the others.
Right. You may rest assured. Well then, now Ushtor is satisfied. Are there any more of those fruits? I request a second helping immediately. She points accusingly to the empty plate. There used to be quite a lot on there, but not a single scrap remains. Did you eat them all already? They seem to have disappeared somehow. Even if you will not get fat from eating so much, surely such large portions can't be good for your body. Do not worry. The more I eat, the healthier I become. Atsui.
Good grief, it's like some people have no sensitivity. Come on, I only know my own male perspective, and there may be things my liege needs that I may not think of. I ask that you aid her in such matters. If there's anything you believe will be necessary, feel free to say so.
Necessary?
You have something in mind?
Well, sort of.
Luan looks troubled, as if something occurred to her.
It might be a bit difficult to do.
Difficult?
Yes, I'd say. And you're probably going to tilt your head at me and ask if we really need it. But I was just talking with Anju about how essential it will be. What are you talking about?
I must seek to understand that. What is your recommendation? Luan replies with the utmost solemn dignity.
It's absolutely necessary that Anju have as well. A pool full of hot water.
I slump slightly, sighing at this revelation. Even now you're so fixated on bathing.
What is that supposed to mean? It's not me. Anju said so just earlier. She was talking about how she missed the large bath in the palace and wanted to soak in hot water. Well, I suppose I did say that. Why, Anju, are you saying you don't want to have a nice comfortable bath in a tub full of warm water? What? No, by all means, I wish to. See, Ushtor, I think a bath is needed for Anju to help put both mind and body at ease.
This doesn't strike me as the most altruistic of requests. But a hot water bath. Surely the steam baths here are quite soothing as well. Around here, well, in Yamato, baths in general don't involve hot water but steam. It's not just a matter of them being luxurious. The concept doesn't even exist around here.
Well, these baths aren't bad, but speaking as an expert, I think hot water baths are the best.
As I understand it, when you saw the water baths at the Hakurakaku Inn, you were overjoyed. Of course, I didn't think she'd whip off her clothes in front of everyone and jump in.
I am afraid I can't remember.
She breaks eye contact, looking nonchalantly around the hallway. I suppose that's been erased from her memory.
But that bath really was nice. Being able to soak in water, stretch out and warm up. Even in my home country of Kyujiri, I've only ever had steam baths, so it was very refreshing. That's right. There's a special charm to it that you just don't get from a steam bath.
Her eyes look lidded and dreamy, like she's floating in one right now.
Steam baths can warm your body up, certainly, but hot water is best for getting all your exhaustion out.
Anju nods vigorously at her words.
Yes, we had a hot water bath within the palace. I certainly don't mind the steam baths, but I miss the comforts of home. Soaking in the hot water feels like you're weightless. Indeed, that warmth that you could almost melt in, and the feeling of gently floating away.
Two of them clasped their hands, lost in their respective yearning for the baths. I'd appreciate it if you didn't encourage her.
Ushtor, don't you think a hot water bath is better?
Did I get the appeal? Sure.
Now, Ushtor, I wish to take a bath in hot water. See to it.
Well, you see, if you truly do demand it, the prospect is not impossible, but it'll be difficult indeed.
What? Surely all you need to do for a bath is to pull some water and boil it.
The issue is that in this land, water itself is a precious commodity.
What? Is that so? But I thought I had seen a few lakes where water was being collected. Your Highness, that water is stored for people's day-to-day needs. We only have enough to keep them healthy for everyday life.
so we don't have enough to spare for the sake of a bath.
And water is all the more precious thanks to the preparations for war.
水はとても大切なのです
Ekane chimes in, supporting our points.
なんと
What? So this is how it is? Even if I spoke in ignorance, I must ask you forgiveness.
許せ
Anju frowns, but almost immediately she puts her hands on her hips as she makes a proclamation.
Wow, that settles it. I must simply be patient. No, this is not a matter of patience. Even without filling out a bath, my body and mind can be sufficiently refreshed with a steam bath. Why, I prefer steam baths. They're my favorite.
Anju hurriedly adds, nodding to herself. Even though her intent is obvious, the way in which she immediately dropped the idea inspires an odd pity. Naturally, if she wanted to invoke the power of her position, she could seize enough water to fill a bath for 1 or 2 people. But such extravagance under these circumstances would be an unforgivable offense to the people. Anju still has much to learn about matters of state, but she seems to grasp at least this much. Kuon, meanwhile, still understanding, lets out a deep sigh.
分かっていたけど
I knew it would come back to water. I wish I had some kind of magic kettle that could pour as much hot water as I wanted.
いくらでもよな
Hey, what's all this about not having enough water? There's lots nearby, isn't there?
あれ
Wait, really? But I thought we were supposed to all be careful with water. Like it was something terribly rare.
どういうことなのです
What do you mean? I haven't heard of any such abundance of water.
聞いたこともないですが
Does Nosuri know something? Does Nosuri know about, some, geysers? Some subterranean water? The group looks to Nosuri, doubts on our faces, with all eyes on her. She tilts her head quizzically. Oh, you know what? She would, huh? Because she was part of the, Evan Kudaga, in a way. And they lived in, the mountains and stuff, so of course they might know, water gathering methods in places where there might not be a lot of water.
まさか知らんのかあるだろう
Oh, never mind.
この周りを囲む山の中腹付近に
Do you really not know? It's right there. A grand lake in the middle of the mountain range that surrounds this place.
A lake?
そうだ先日地形の把握
That's right. I happened across it yesterday while I was exploring to get the lay of the land. A massive lake, deep and wide.
それなりに大きな湖だあれだけ水が
If we have that much water nearby, then we never have to worry about running out again.
なる必要はあるまい本当だ
Really, Nosuri?
ノスリここでお前
What reason would I have to lie to you all? I'm sure it wasn't some dream or illusion.
あれは夢でも幻でもなかったぞ
Nosuri draws herself up happily, proud to be the bearer of good news, but
あの
I'm sorry, but that is still impossible.
いや待て
Wait, why? Surely with a lake of that size.
it's probably a holy ground, maybe?
そこには主とか住み着いていて対峙する
You don't mean to
必要
say
があるのか
there's some foul beast lurking in the lake and it needs to be heroically slain?
ならば
So be it. I'll vanquish the vile monster myself.
で肩をつ いえ
No, nothing like
そう
that.
ではないのです
Nosuri's enthusiasm is met with a troubled, pensive expression.
多分その湖はおばろ湖のことだと思うのです
Obata Lake?
私たちだってその湖
The lake you speak of is probably Obata Lake. We already knew of its existence.
なんだ
So you've heard of it then. Why don't we...
その湖までは道
The road to the lake is treacherous, and it would be difficult to move water between here and there even by cart.
難しいのですよかといって
And even when we constructed a waterway, the water from the lake would be absorbed by the soil in its passage.
土壌に吸い込まれてしまうのです
Not if you... Not if you... reinforce the waterway. With something like stone or wood, right? Nosuri freezes up, taken aback. It's true. I haven't gone to look myself, but just from checking the map, I can see that building a road there would be tricky. If the ground's no good for building, even a waterway would be a monumental task.
ならば湖のそば
Then maybe we can just make a bath closer to the lake?
Oh, it'd be closer if the path were a simple straight line. Over land, the way there is not so simply traversed.
You're right.
確かに
Even if you could bathe there, you would still have to make the return trip. And after a walk home, you'd be sweaty, dirty, and dewy once more.
そうだねお風呂に行ったのに心身
That's true.
疲れて帰ってくる
Even if you had a wonderful bath there, I wouldn't want to come back home even more tired than when I left.
そうか
Let's see.
い
Well,
い案だと思
I thought it was a good
ったんだ
suggestion.
Rejected on all sides, Nosuri sags with a sigh. You need not be discouraged. For now, it is little more than a dream. But we may have our chance to resolve it once our luck turns.
うん
It's not impossible, I think.
I nod quietly at Kuon's words. Still, if we had an abundant water source, baths would only be the start. We could use it for farming too, and all kinds of industrial help. What can we do to solve this?
What can we do to solve this?
Oshtar, is Oshtar here? Princess Anju, so Oshtar is still in the middle of governmental work.
It was an otherwise quiet evening until Anju burst in full of excitement. No, it's almost finished too. Well, looks like I've got another job to do. Looking to the source of the voice, I see that Tia bow her head meekly.
I'm sorry, I know you were in the middle of working.
No, it's no issue. Well, I think I had this about wrapped up anyways. Squashing my instinctive sigh, I pull myself together and face them with the usual stoic expression. What is the matter, my liege?
Yes, about that.
Inversely, Anju seems to be all smiles.
I had just taken a bath earlier. And the bath tonight was especially splendid.
Without thinking, I let a baffled sound escape me. Tonight's bath was special? My liege, what do you mean by splendid?
You see, in the bathing area, there was some kind of mysterious scented soap.
Soap? She's all giddy and excited because of soap?
Hey, me too, though. I love my soap. I recently started digging into this lavender bar that I bought a couple months back, and it's been really good.
I tilt my head unthinkably, unable to keep up with her smug declarations. Anju, however, does not notice, continuing on with a smile.
And it was splendid. A sweet scent, but not cloying. Is that not right, Tia? Yes, it's a lovely scent. There were a number of little luxuries around there, too. And this incense that smelled like flowers. Quite a variety of little delights.
We turn on the candle for a third time. This wood wick does not keep. Fire's pretty hot, huh? I'm gonna be careful with that. In other words, water is wet.
Soap. The scents of flowers, and a lot of little thoughtful things. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm following this.
Despite Anju's excitement, I can't really see what's got her so worked up. However, another voice cuts in. I only mentioned the fire being hot thing because after I lit the wick, I kind of just kept the head of the whatever it is, like the little, what are these called? I'm gonna make the sound and y'all might know, like these. It's like a lighter, but yeah, I guess it's a lighter. It's like one of those long lighters. That's what they're called. I just held it over the flame and let it just sit there. If I were less responsible, I might have been an arsonist. Just saying.
It's nice to hear that. Makes me feel like it was all worth it to prepare, I think. That soap was made with honey, a number of herbs too.
Anju's wide grin slowly fades into dissatisfied confusion. She fixes her gaze on Kuon, seeing her walk in calmly.
Why are you here? I was just in the middle of an important discussion. Here you are, Oshtar, your tea.
Yeah, I really like fire. I'm like thinking back to growing up and some of the things I did. Like, I didn't even play Terran, but I really, really liked the fire bats. And then like, when Far Cry 2 came out, my biggest fascination with the game was like, you could like light a field on fire and it would just keep spreading. And then like, I'd throw stuff into fire pits. I could give or take fireworks, but I like fire. I was just in the middle of an important discussion. Here you go, Oshito, your tea.
Thank you.
I take the teacup from the tray she's holding. It kind of makes me want to... not burn things, but kind of burn things. There's this one other VTuber I've been watching lately. They just had their like 1-year anniversary, and I was like hanging around there for like just a little bit. Maybe like quick little like homie shout out, I guess. Let me see. It was they posted their schedule just a little while ago. Where are they? Well, if I go to my Blue Sky, that's like one of my more recent follows. Following Sugi Yamagawa. It's kind of interesting what he does. Let me see my chat. I'll just post this in the Discord too. Because he does a lot of like campfire cooking and stuff as a VTuber, which is kind of really interesting to me. And like a lot of like handy stuff. So sometimes I'll just have this on while I'm just like chilling, because it's like, it's pretty good vibes. Definitely recommend keeping an eye on him. He seems to be doing some pretty fun stuff. It kind of makes me want to like try my hand at doing like some campfire cooking on stream too. Because it looks like a lot of fun. I take the teacup from the tray she's holding. A touch too hot. The tea is still quite fresh. A little too hot for drinking. I reluctantly place it to the side of my work and then look at a bemused Anju. A short time before, I was getting her opinion on what medicines we might need for the future. I see. Anju nods, apparently satisfied enough with my answer. She keeps staring at Kuon. Now, you said you had prepared that scented soap. Is that true? I never smelled anything of its kind in the bath before today. Anju throws the question almost accusingly at Kuon, though the latter remains cool and unruffled. Really? Thanks. Thanks? Why do I have your thanks? Well, I made it, so I'm happy if you enjoyed it that much, I think. Fighting a sneeze. Give me a second. Oh, man. Hate when this happens. What? So I was right I was right after all. Don't know why, but I imagine you saying camping, but putting a tent inside or outside of your home and cooking on a stove inside your home. No, I have this fire pit that I could use, that I bought and never built. I could probably make like a stage for it. Like, what if I like welded a stage for it of like maybe like, I don't know, could I use like rebar or something for that? Build out like something to sit on top of the fire pit that would allow me to put like pots and pans over a fire. Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, that is a project. I would love to do that. Anju seems thrown by Kuon's words. As she begins to understand, however, her expression shifts again, becoming conflicted. You know what? I'm sure it already exists. It should. If it's something I want, I'm sure it's real. Hold on, let me see. Fire pit grill. Oh yeah, it's definitely already a thing. Yeah, I don't need to make some like shoddy ass shit. I can just buy one. Just remember to have the area you're willing to put on, and that you're willing to put on some non-flammable. True. Yeah, because I'm thinking it might be fun to try to do like an outdoor stream one day. Build out the fire pit. I don't know, maybe use my laptop to stream. And then like, I don't know, just like hang out. Drink, light a fire, cook some things. Really just steal that whole VTuber's whole shtick. Nah. I don't know, but something about it seems like a lot of fun. Or dig a hole, a bunch of rocks, and go from there. I don't know if I'd be willing to dig a hole in my backyard. We're kind of in like the suburbs and like not near any sort of woods. So it'd be kind of weird. Anyways, I guess now I got fire pit grills to look at. I'm in a rival with Kuon. She probably, she's probably not sure how to feel about accidentally complimenting her. Or something along those lines. What about you, Diditia?
Yes, it was lovely. I was just talking to Princess Anju about what a nice aroma it is. Yes, that is correct. I'm glad. I was trying out some new things, so it's a little vindicating to hear it went over well. Yes.
Despite Anju's sour expression, all the praise for her creation seems to have put Kuon in a good mood.
Oh yes, how about this?
As if just remembering something, Kuon reaches into her robes, pulling a small bottle out from her bosom.
I'm pretty confident about this one too.
With that, Kuon presents the small bottle to Anju.
What is this? Do we open this? Yep, that's right.
They look uncertain as they open the bottle and sniff deeply, and both Anju and Diditia suddenly exhale in pleasant surprise. Did she make, like, oils? Seeing their reaction, Kuon smiles widely. What is that?
A perfume. Out of everything I've made, it's my favorite, I think.
I see. Perfume. Have I talked about the cart at the Renaissance Fair yet? They had this one cart at the Renaissance Fair that let you, like, build your own perfumes. And, like, and oils and stuff. It was so cool. And so inexpensive, too. I wish I didn't have to go pay for a Renaissance Fair ticket to go to that cart. Because they had so much variety. I would have made so many cents for myself. But I wasn't aware of it, and like they were closing when I bought the only one that I got from there. So next time I go to the Renaissance Fair, that is like 110% on my stopping list. I'm just gonna buy like 50 of those bad boys. That's way too much, maybe like 10.
I see. Perfume.
It seems an apothecary can make a great many things. For the most part, we can just make just about anything you need for everyday life. So then, you know how to create even more of these concoctions. What else? Aside from medicine, there's incense, bug repellent, dyes, candles. Quite the repertoire. Especially if I'm traveling on my own. It's useful to be able to make things from the materials around me at any given time.
Looks like there's no need for me to interfere in this conversation. I smiled to myself, vaguely listening in on the conversation between the girls. Well, it's nice that they're starting to open up to each other. With the trio absorbed in their talk, they look for all the world. Like three good friends.
What do you think? Do you like it? Well, it's not a bad scent. Princess Anju, you smell quite nice. Is that right?
Anju smiles shyly. Diditier's words start taking her a little off guard. Kuon notices her smile, then speaks.
If you like it that much, I think you should have it. Really? But surely it would be wrong if I were the only one to receive it.
Despite her fascination with the perfume, Anju presses the small bottle back, looking somewhat regretful.
Then you can help me pick out a different perfume to suit Diditier as well.
Anju blinks at the sudden request, eyes wide. Anju looks troubled. She's having a hard time answering, trying to come up with the proper response and failing. She's clearly interested, but she can't be honest about it.
Something like that.
Well, with a request like that, I suppose I have no choice.
She looks a lot happier than she's trying to sound. Anju's attitude brings an unthinkable smile to my face.
For me? I wouldn't want to inconvenience you, Miss Kawan.
Aditya glances bashfully between the other two, not used to being the focus of conversation.
Come on, let's go.
Kawan tags on Aditya's arm, or tugs.
The other perfumes are all in my room, and I keep my other projects in there too, you see? What, there's more? Oh, I know. Why don't you come too, Oshtor?
No, I'm afraid I must decline.
What, Oshtor isn't coming?
I don't want to end up bringing the mood down.
Thank you for letting us stay, Sir Oshtor. Let us go quickly, I can't wait. No need to rush. The perfume's not going anywhere. I am not rushing.
Aditya smiles uncertainly, caught between the two in their strange back and forth. And just like that, the three of them leave the room in cheerful idle chatter. I hope this makes things a little more calm between those two. Lost in thought, I lift a teacup, practically forgetting in the preceding fuss, to my lips.
Is it still too hot? I feel like it should have cooled down sufficiently.
Lukewarm.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I think that's probably going to be it for me today. We're like a little bit early. But for some reason, a part of me does feel like a little bit tired. At least in regards to like reading and stuff. I kind of just want to like chill out. So I'm probably just going to call it for the rest of the night here. Maybe just like kick back, play some Lies of P. And like just maybe get a little bit of work done. Today was all vibes. It was just like pure 100%. Well, no, 99% vibes. We had the 1% moment with Raiko and Woshis and like the brain parasite thing. But besides that, today was a slice of life episode. With a little bit of tear jerkiness with the whole like Kuon coming back and like the whole Nekone moment. Good stuff, good stuff. That being said, that is going to do it for me tonight. For everyone who stopped by, for everyone who stuck around. Thank you so much. Always appreciate the company. I'll work on the schedule for tomorrow, but if I don't get it out, at the very least, I will 100% be playing Dino Crisis 2 tomorrow for our usual survival horror Mondays. And we'll see from there. That being said, GG's. Thank you. Peace, peace. Yeah, reminder to check my channel on the Discord channel. Bless. Make sure to hop in the Discord. For everyone who's in here who isn't in the Discord, it's peak. You get to hear me rant about video games and stuff. It's everything you could ever want. Check the description. Anyways, GG's. Peace. Oh, and before I forget, I'm also going to buy those To the Moon games right now. I'm going to do it right now as soon as the stream ends. Good night.